What's up, Riaz? What's up, Duff Stuff, Cithiowo? Welcome back, post-Leagueathon. Sorry my voice is a little fucked up. What's up, Aster? What's up, Tharch? Mars, Versace. Congrats on Leagueathon, that was a blast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I had a really, truly fun time, as goofy as it was.
Damn, it feels good.
I've been here for too long. Let me out. I can't afford this anymore, sob.
Hate to hear that. I'm sorry you didn't get nominated for Best MOBA Streamer because of the Leagueathon. Me too. Me too. But you know what? Maybe Cage Roll deserves it more. What's up, Jacko Butt Cracko? What's up, Olympus? Joe fought well, but KSI fought weller. Dude, I thought that was such a sick line. Stanz, I'm afraid you don't know yet, but I'm no longer a shitty free-to-play loser. Did you buy a membership? Or did you grind one? Or did you get gifted? Should I eat the leftovers I need to eat before I go on vacay? Or sep D&D a lot of time and get a bunch of dishes dirty making baked mac and cheese? Eat your leftovers. Eat your leftovers. It's obvious. I got my parents watching Taskmaster last night, and season 17 ended with one of the contestants drawing a hot dog in a gimp mask with its willy out. Hello? It's willy out? I don't understand. Man, allergies are so bad today, too. Stanz, how was the Leagueathon? It was great. I truly had a blast. I appreciate everyone who showed up with both moral and financial support. I will make my donation to charity. I don't know if it was 500 or 550 right after the stream. It was great. It was actually great. I do think that 38 hours is too much. It's way too much. I woke up sad because of you on Sunday. Yeah, I think a lot of people were that way, which I understand. But I slept in till 12:30. So if I had gone to sleep, the Leagueathon would have been over before I even got back to my setup. You know what I mean? It is Jover after this. This is the last Weller video. Stanz, this was a classic in the music playlist? What is this? Oh, Xenoblade? My problem with Xenoblade is it's 8 minutes long. It's a good song, though. No one hates it. We played games together anyway, then isn't that better? You get to just play games with your friends. With no veneer of business undercutting it. What's up, Tara? It is a good song, though. It's always when I give up on you streaming that day when you decide to go live. Why would you give up? I said I'd see you guys on Monday. Why would I lie? I don't lie all the time. Sometimes the circumstances change. It's only a lie if I know in saying it, it won't happen. If the circumstances change, it's just an inconvenience for everyone. So no more League for a year? No, no more League for a week, I thought. What's up, Shuko? I'll finish DE, I'll finish Cryptmancer, I'll watch more Taskmaster, Unpaid Intern will come back. I did watch more Taskmaster, to be fair. So one of those is not a lie. I watched it on stream. You were there, chat. You were there. Oh, the Mario run. I actually do have to do the Mario run. Unpaid intern merch would go incredibly hard. We did look into some stuff. It would have been really nice. But the merch was to go with a live show, and the live show didn't end up happening, so what are you going to do? Eventually, maybe you'll be able to buy an unpaid intern coffee mug or unpaid intern dress shirt. I did, straight up, I did lie about Cryptmancer. Caught! Straight up lie. From my mouth to the devil's ear. Straight up. That one was a lie. Don't know why I did it either. That's the crazy thing. Have no idea why. Nathan, I never lie stands. Well, I didn't lie about lying. I think. I never played Dead Cells again because I had a miserable time. I turned on the chat integration and everyone voted for the hardest options. It was not even a little bit fun. Dead Cells was actually miserable. What's up, Cans? No, unpaid intern's not dead. Well, actually, you know what? Go to OnlyStans, youtube.com/only_stands. Find out the truth yourself. Do the research. The TFT set isn't out, right? It's just on PBE. Yeah, we can rip now. I've not eaten and I'm going to order food after we dive. Yeah, we can rip immediately. How about give me 2 minutes for people to filter in? But I would like to do it first. That would be great.
Damn, it feels
Carib.
good.
Thank you for the prime. 3 years? Holy shit. Hey, if we have a good day, chat, we're close to 2,000 subs. Look at us. We're so back. Plug these in for Cans so that he's ready. Is New York Times still striking? I gotta do one puzzle before I do something. What's a fast puzzle? Well, what is fast? What is fast? What is fast? No, one up is not even fast. It's also not good content. I'm not doing Naru total. Laldle. I'll do a Laldle. Shout out the Leagueathon. And let's say that it's Graves. Male mana ranged modern. Not jungle. So maybe 80 carry. What about Aphelios? We're getting close. Okay, it's not a human spiritualist. It's a human something. Mayhaps Lucian? Oh, pre-2013, post-2011? Post-2011? Draven? No, Draven's just human, though. It's got to be some weird shit. Male. Bottom. Male. Bottom. Early. I think Graves came out after Ezreal, who was like a male bottom. Kind of human is what's really weird. What about Varus? Ain't no one solving it faster than me, baby. Good shit. Give me the quote. The ocean will sweep them away? The ocean will sweep them away. It's not Fizz. The ocean will sweep them away. Nautilus? No. The ocean? Oh, Nami. It's Nami, you fool. Because she does the wave that pushes them away. That was goofy. That was goofy, aw. Ability? What the hell am I looking at? just a squiggly fucking line. Talon. I don't want the rotation of the filter. Give me all the chances. Oh. Oh my god. It's Zed. Damn, I did not recognize it. Once you see it is very easy. Emoji me? Lizard. Renekton. Lizard plant. Dragon plant. Gecko plant. Lizard plant. Who else is a lizard? I'm trying to think of any plants. Ivern, Maokai. Oh. Zyra. Maybe there's like a monster. Lizard plant? I actually have no idea. I need to see another emoji. Lizard plant, drama, theater, happy, sad, emotion. What the fuck? What the fuck? I actually have no idea. Plant. I'm just gonna guess another plant. Zyra. Flower. Lulu has like a little dragon. What if it's Lulu? Flower? I have no idea. What? I give up. What is it? Oh, the song ended. What is it, chat? Cancer's coming back. We gotta hurry. Nico? I've never played Nico. Is Nico a lizard? And what is this mask thing? Oh, disguise, maybe? Oh, she has scales. It looks like a human to me. She's a chameleon. Oh, that tracks because she transforms. Sheesh. I never get the album art. I give up. Album art ain't my shit. She has a chameleon tail? Oh. Narutotal is one click away. I will not be doing Narutotal. It's a Kali base splash? Sheesh. Not getting a base splash, I will say, is a little bit frustrating. Don't we all have chameleon tails? 6 billion people, 12 billion faces. I've done been saying that. Done been saying that. All right, Kansas is a hungry boy. Let's get him in the call.
Ooh.
What up?
I'm hungry. Hungry for some Weller.
You are hungry for some well-done steak. How about that?
Mmm, so true.
Yeah.
I'm also a little worried because there's like so much to cover.
I mean, we've already done 6 hours of Weller.
I know. There's so much. We not even started on his podcast, dude.
You put it together, brother.
I know, and I realized as I got to part 3, I was like, there's a lot more in part 3 than I remember.
We cannot
really,
have a dive miss that is 4 Weller videos.
No, there's not.
I already think
it's
3
all gonna
Weller
be in 3.
videos is probably too much. Shout out Joe. It's fine, but like I don't know if any you deserve 3 videos, you know?
Thanks for the shout out, but no, he is worth it, and it's crazy that you don't realize this after the part 1 and 2.
I think part 1 and 2 are great, but it's like, how can part 3 live up to it? And I know part 4 can't.
Part 4 isn't going to exist. This is just a part 3.
So true.
Okay.
My only issue with the amount of stuff you have to cover is that RuneScape fans might get fucked once again.
What do you mean they might get fucked?
Because I said after the Joe Weller dive, I'll play some RuneScape.
Today? Oh, you'll have time. Right?
Yeah, we always
How long
say
are you
that,
streaming for?
and then we always go long.
How long are you streaming for today?
About a little under 4 hours, call it.
Then unless you're cringe and 4 hours actually means 3 hours, Leagueathon, then we should have time.
Okay, then I'm on the same page.
Cool. Right, we should get started then if we want some RuneScapers.
No, let's get started. Let's get started and let's do the best goddamn job we can do. Let me share my screen.
Thank you. Okay, sick. Oh, sorry, I'm a bit yawny. I'll get out of my system before we start.
Get out of your system because we don't want people thinking that this is boring. This is high octane.
I feel like you yawn every bit of content that we do.
I try not to, but sometimes I get a little bored when I'm not talking.
Sometimes, yeah, at least just once in a video that we do, every video.
I truly try not to.
Okay, this is actually, I am excited.
Okay.
Because I love Joe Weller's content so much.
Nice.
Some of it less than others, as we've already established.
Right, but we're in the final chapter of his life, so maybe it's better.
Yeah. I think, like most YouTubers, as you get closer to current day, there is, as we're closer to current day, there's less of, it was different back then. It was like a different time, you know? The line that you hate.
Because it's literally 16-year-olds in my chat saying it about 2018. No, you don't get it, man. It was 2018. And it's like, brother, I was on the internet in 2018.
Yeah, but you weren't in the spaces, you know? And you were on the internet.
Sorry, I wasn't in the Nazi chat rooms in 2018, man.
No, I know we're exaggerating when we're saying 2018. But to be clear, 2018 was what? That's 6 years ago? It doesn't feel like that.
It doesn't feel like that. And usually people are talking about like 2012 to 2014 when they're talking about that.
Yeah. Like when the World Cup song came out, for example. Like you were on the internet then, and you weren't going, hell yeah, we love blackface.
Yeah,
but
I was watching
some people that were.
equals 3, less than 3. What was that guy's channel?
You don't want to be.
That was my problem.
He said the N-word so much.
It was different, man.
There's just so many clips of him saying the N-word, and then he came back online after equals 3 finished and was like, you know what? I'm gonna keep saying it. And he's like, bro, no one told you to do that. And then he's now doing our job. He does like
internet news.
Yeah, but like drama specifically, and he like wraps it up in like concise TikToks.
Yeah,
that's like his job now.
Wow, look at us, me and Ray William Johnson, firm handshake.
Yeah. Oh, depending on what we're handshaking on, but okay. Stanz, we are here, part 3 of the Joe Weller deep dive.
I'm a little worried because the boxing was enthralling to me as a former YouTube boxer. And so it was like really cool. I felt like I had a lot to provide, but I don't know what's going to happen in his most recent era.
Yeah, and we had a kind of sad ending to that era, which was him losing all his friends.
And losing his friends and not making any money. It was like the worst of all worlds.
Yeah, Elliot abandoned him.
Which was fucking weird, by the way.
Very weird.
Why would
we're going to address all of those things, and hopefully by the end of this, we will feel a bit better about where we leave off.
I hope so too. Does this video end in 2014, like current day? Actually, I don't even know if he's retired.
Sorry, what year do you think it is?
2014, current day. Do you want to know that's not just like a one-time faux pas? Every single time I've tried to discuss 2021, I've called it 2011 for like the past year. I have not been able to comprehend that
You're
the
like
2020s
10 years
exist.
behind.
I like everything to me is in the 20-teens. It's like, oh yeah, remember COVID, 2011. And it's like,
so
no,
before when we were talking about 2018 being a long time ago, you think it's silly because that's the future?
Because to me, 2018, we're not there yet, dude. Are you kidding me?
We're not even there.
Yeah, we're in 2014 right now, bro.
Okay, I'm going to show you a screenshot of Joe Weller's YouTube channel so you can get an idea of what he was like after the fight.
Right. And we know he took like a little bit of a break, which was sad.
Here you go. So in this screenshot, everything from the bottom right, which is my response to the fight, till me getting my laser tattooed, that's a year's time has passed.
Right. And he only did like
exactly
9
a year in between. And he barely did any videos. And the top 3 are like days after one another. Yeah. So he came back to YouTube after a bit. And he came back to YouTube to respond to KSI, who was roasting the shit out of him for doing more boxing videos that weren't very good.
Oh, you mean so KSI was roasting for Joe Weller versus Jeremy Lynch, maybe?
Yeah, which was like if you imagine the Weller versus Theo fight that started off the boxing,
Yeah.
It was that, but they did like funny antics. So
I mean, I can see in the background they're in a gymnasium. They're not like in a ring or something. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think they did one fight, but they was like the floor was slip and slide, so it was like covered in washing up liquid, and
That
they had
rules.
to try and stay up
That's
and fight each other.
so funny.
Yeah, there was like a lot of stuff that happened, and KSI was like, "Bro, just give up," kind of vibes.
Oh,
So
that's mean.
yeah, there was a lot of back and forth. These two clearly didn't like each other, and it's still been a year.
Mm-hmm.
And we already went over. I'll send it again just so you can see. We already went over what KSI's YouTube uploads looked like after the fight.
Yeah, he was full on boxing pilled.
And this is nowhere near the same time scale. This
this is
like
not a year. This is literally
month.
like a month after the fight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it feels really bad for Joe at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, it doesn't really get better. I want you to try and predict what his next upload was after getting my laser tattooed.
I mean, the funny thing to me would be like getting my tattoo back. You know what I mean? Because that's just like funny.
The actual video doesn't matter. So
Right.
like it's just imagine something that he would do in like the stepping stone between having a fight and not uploading on YouTube very much. What would be like a crazy thing for him to do?
I mean, it would be crazy for him to like have another fight or to pick beef with another YouTuber to try and get another fight.
Yeah, it would be crazy. You've hit the nail on the head.
Dude.
Now
when
think
you
of a
asked me,
YouTuber...
I was like, wait, is he asked me to predict some random thing? And then I thought about it and was like, well, this would actually be the worst choice he could ever make. And it's like, well, yep, he did it.
Now think of the worst YouTuber he could have picked.
KSI? Oh, no, Deji.
No, you think worse than KSI.
Worse than KSI?
In the YouTube boxing sphere?
Oh, Logan? Jake? Oh, Jake Paul versus Joe Weller. No. Why does he keep fighting these people on their ascension?
Why does he keep fighting people on like their terms?
Stop? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but
no.
so there's so much context.
Did they forget to
to
color grade this video?
video?
By the way, did they just shoot in RAW and not do anything?
I think they shot in RAW.
That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I need to give you some context.
Yeah.
And who better to give you the context than Jake Paul himself?
Perfect. Let's see what Jake Paul has to say about it. Okay, well, the title of this is Jake Paul knocks out Joe Weller full fight.
Yeah, well,
okay.
ignore that for now. Let's hear how we got here.
All started, guys, is Joe Weller tweeted that he was going to be in Los Angeles, and I responded to him and said, let's spar, and he agreed to do it. And so
damn, can it go on my channel though? I need it as brutal.
Hey, he's being real though. With the thing that if you haven't already learned, is Joe is like so raw and real and doesn't really understand social media. I don't think.
Right.
We talked about it a little bit when you watched Inside, and you were like, Joe doesn't understand this is a game. He just thinks people are betraying him, and he's like really sad about it. That's how he lives his life. He is just a real human being that is like not ever playing a game or like trying to trick people or whatever.
I have to tell you something.
Have you only just realized that that's the same person?
Yeah.
It's insane. I
had to tell you. We couldn't let that
I've
go.
already told you that.
I know, but like I know that chat could see my eyes when you said that. It's like I had a stroke. I was like, wait, what? That was Joe Weller?
God. What do you mean?
You want to know something even funnier? This part can't go in the YouTube video. We had a break between Joe Weller 1 and 2, and when you started talking about him as in the first video, I was like, that's what he looks like? In my head, I forgot everything about Joe Weller. Straight up.
Hey, tell you what, I'm gonna go order some food now. We'll take a break.
See ya.
You watch the previous two dives. Come back to me when we're on the same place.
And then I will be ready for Joe Weller, who was on Inside.
You can learn from yourself in the past.
God, that's so funny. Okay, yeah, I agree that Joe Weller is not the most internet collab savvy in a way. He's just like a regular human that is kind of doing stuff he likes and is willing to share how he feels about his emotions, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so funny you didn't remember they were the same person.
Yeah. I just remember him and Manrika getting in a fight, or Manrika getting in a fight with someone, you know?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now we should go back to the Jake Paul Joe Weller initial video that I sent you.
Oh, this one here.
Just watch a little bit more of it, and then we'll cut to a bit later.
Got it. At least they set up a ring this time.
Welcome, boys and girls, to Jake Paul versus Joe Weller. Let's have it. Here we fucking go. Right. Jacob! Where is he?
This is crazy. I don't know how you're feeling, but when I saw the posse of people that Jake Paul just has,
there's a lot of people with him.
That's crazy. And also, another crazy thing, it's at his fucking mansion. So they're just having a fight in his backyard.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the easiest thing to do? You don't have to go rent out something, just you pay people to bring in a ring and you go nuts.
Yeah, no, I'm not thinking of logistics. I'm thinking Joe Weller has gone to LA to fight
he's like in the belly
Jake
of the beast.
Paul.
Yeah.
In his house, in his backyard, surrounded by
his
crew.
Friends and family. Yeah. And his trainer, supposedly.
Yeah, it's crazy. And also the fact that this is kind of the opposite of how the KSI Weller fight happened, where everyone seemed to be on Weller's side and KSI was the villain.
Yeah.
Obviously, Jake Paul is a piece of shit. So most people online think he's the villain, but in this scenario, everyone's going to be rooting against Weller, right?
Yeah. Damn, Jake Paul looks so different from the Jake Paul who's going to fight Mike Tyson on Friday.
Yes.
God,
so
he's like
true.
skinny. Now he's like
he dies.
roided out fucking weird looking dude. Yeah, the size difference is crazy. Wow.
I don't know if it's my thing. I know it says HD quality. Is it like full?
Yeah, it's full.
It is.
It did look like shit. Did yours not look like shit?
I mean, it might do. It looks like shit on my playback, but I think
it looks like shit.
It also looks like shit here.
Yeah.
I think the video just looks like shit.
Fair enough. I mean, we know that he got raw footage and did not color grade it at all based on like how everything looks. It looks like it's cloudy.
Anyway,
maybe Jake Paul's version of the fight might be better if there's actually a fight here.
No, it's fine. Don't no spoilers. Don't go through.
Okay, man.
Okay, let's cut to. So they start fighting, and we don't need to watch the whole entire thing.
Okay.
This isn't like, it's not really a proper fight.
Really?
Well, I mean, it's more proper than Theo versus Joe, but it's
Sure.
definitely not the same level as KSI in like the ring. That's like an official like boxing, like with refs and shit, you know.
Fair enough.
And this one, we get Weller's commentary alongside it. So.
Oh, great. Sorry, you said it was time?
I've just sent it.
Oh, got it. Sorry,
And they think it's the end of the round because they heard the buzzer, but that means there's 30 seconds left. So we're back in.
Oh,
Weller chasing Paul around the ring, and he eats a couple of more punches. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
And now Jake. Oh, what's he doing?
I love Joe's commentary.
And they're back in. Okay. Like, what even was that? Just wild. Oh, nice combo from Jakey. Oh, and the bell has gone, but Weller's been dropped.
Oh, not the step over. No, the Allen Iverson.
The step over.
Body shot. The bell for the end of the round just has gone. Right, which means this shouldn't count, and it should be the end of the round. But the referee that Jake Paul employed is
The classic red arrow.
still counting, and apparently not going by the rules. Pretty good. But let's see what Weller got dropped with. It's a dip and bang. Like, I mean, it doesn't really look like he hits me that hard, but he got me right on the point where it just fully winded me.
I mean, it looks like he got hit hard as shit. Am I crazy?
It looks like
And
it's
there you
hard,
have
but
it. The
not
referee
like.
counts-
I think the reason he was saying
Sorry.
it is.
Hey, shut up. Jake Paul's hump in the air.
The 10
Where'd it go?
fully winded me.
It's just,
And there
just
you have it. The
talking
referee counts to 10.
He's just a little. It's not even like a big hump.
No, it's like a
tiny little
chihuahua hump. Yeah, it's just very
Yeah.
funny.
I think he's saying it like he was preempting rumors that he was like paid to lose or whatever. Like he's gone all the way to Jake's place and loses.
I see. Yeah.
So he's like, it doesn't look like it's like a huge punch, but it's the area, right? That like
the solar plexus kind of bread
that
basket.
like insta wins you. Yeah, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
So the ref calls the fight. Obviously, who really gives a shit because it wasn't really a proper fight, and it was just like a fucking sparring match. But
yeah,
whatever.
the ref is wearing turquoise jeans and a t-shirt. It's like very weird, but yeah.
Yeah, the two things that make this way more embarrassing than just this, I think will make you cringe.
Oh no!
Here is point number one.
Boys and girls, do you want to know like a funny thing that makes me getting knocked out in the first round even worse? Mate, we literally turned up in about 10 Lamborghinis and Ferraris, like trying to look hard. I can't believe.
Why? Why did you do that? Why?
I don't know.
It's not even in the video that you filmed. You showing up in the Ferraris.
Yeah, well, I think it would have been if you hadn't got knocked out. Like it hadn't been round one.
Oh no.
It feels
I'm
bad.
announcing my retirement from boxing right now. But
Instant into retirement.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good call, Joe.
It feels bad. But that's not the only thing that makes this embarrassing. Because this was Weller's video. Let's see what happens before the fight in Jake Paul's video.
Oh shit.
Motherfuckers don't even scare me.
Yo, he filmed the music video?
He wrote a diss track. Pause for a second.
Yeah.
Because Jake Paul is definitely going to try and fucking copyright our asses. So we will play in small chunks.
Yeah.
But so they filmed a music video and wrote a diss track before Joe got to the house that is like, I'm going to knock him out.
Yeah, because he's wearing the same clothes, and that explains why there were so many people there. He was filming the music video. Yeah.
Joe has said since that apparently it was filmed afterwards and they just made it seem like it was done before. I don't. Either way,
doesn't matter.
He's included it like he is writing a diss track and he has filmed the diss track. So
yeah.
The worst part about it is in these next couple shots, keep an eye out for someone featuring in the video.
Oh no! Please don't be Elliot.
No, that would actually be really bad, to be fair. It's not that bad.
Oh, thank God.
No, he's on the right. Can you see him?
Oh, wait, can I see him? On the right? No.
Yeah, he's just got off camera.
Shit.
Pause.
Joe? Sorry, my face is blocking him. Joe, you're in your own music video.
He's in his own diss track music video as he's singing, he's going to knock you out.
What?
And wait, it gets worse. Look at one of the next upcoming shots. It's like so bad.
Oh. He's just pointing at himself. I'm
Bro,
Joe Weller.
pointing at himself. Oh. Now, there is a story that makes this make a little bit more sense.
And what's that?
And we'll let Joe tell the story.
Okay.
But before we get there, any other thoughts apart from, my God, that's embarrassing and cringe?
Yeah, I think at this point, I'm just... Joe Weller is not a boxer, and that's okay. He's like really buff, and he's got great cardio. You know what I mean? It's like he looks like he should be, but it's like asking a tall guy if they play basketball. You look at Joe Weller, and you're like, oh, you could be a YouTube boxer for sure. He cannot. I don't think he really gets it. I don't think he's good at it. I don't think his heart is in it, and so this is hard to watch. That's my final thoughts.
Yeah, for me, how did he get here? How is he in the diss track video pointing at himself as Jake Paul's singing next to him, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah, pointing at himself. I'm Joe Weller.
Yeah, well, we'll find out how that happened.
Got it.
A few days ago, Jake Paul and Joe Weller had a fight. Now, a lot of you reckon it was staged. I was paid to look shit, and I've sold out like a knobhead. Right?
Dude, that's better for him. It's actually better for him if that was the case.
He should say that was the case, yeah.
Firstly, how I ended up looking like Jake Paul's bitch. Like, let's just clear this up, right? So, straight after the fight, right, there I am, playing a bit of ping pong, right, in the lounge. And my mate Ben comes in and goes, Weller, they're making a music video outside. So I was like, all right, let's have a look. So there we go. He didn't realise it was a diss track on me, but we hear the words, I'm gonna knock Joe Weller out. And obviously I'm like, for fuck's sake, like the kid's just done me in the ring and now he's doing this, like, it's shit. And I've got a few options at this point, right? In this very moment, it's I run away, right? And that's what a lot of people are saying I should have done. I should have just left. Oh, he's saying some nasty things, so I'm just, and running home. Like, that is shit, mate. Like, I don't care. Just is. So, I'm not doing that. Another option is I get all angry, right, and try and, like, start on him. That, for me, would be him getting his way and triggering me like he probably wanted to. Option 3, stand and watch and just, watch him take the fucking piss, right? Or I can fucking crash the video. And I know.
Isn't option 3 just the best option? How does anyone look at this and think option 3 is not the best option?
Yeah, I understand his reasoning, though. If he's like, I'm going to go crash their video and ruin it.
He didn't ruin it. He didn't ruin it at all.
No, but you'll get more context from... You keep watching.
Okay.
No, it does not look like I crashed a video. It looks like, oh yeah, I'm just joining in. There's a little like...
That is what it looks like, Joe.
I get how it looks like that. But there were literally so many shots that we got where I was literally like, fuck off, Jay. Like, I was literally doing that the majority of the shots. But what's he done? He's used the shots where I literally look as backup dancer as possible. And that's just classic. And
Of course he did that. Joe, of course he did that. What do you think is going to happen, Joe?
I know. And then, like, why would you do any of those things that make it look like that? Why wouldn't you just holding middle fingers up the whole time and, like, actively going up to the camera and, like, pushing it away and shit? Like, I don't know. There's, like, if you're going to crash the set, don't fucking look like your goofy Weller self and just point at you. It's so funny.
And I should have seen that coming. Like, admittedly, I should have seen that coming and not got so careless with my hand actions. All right?
He got careless with his hand actions, man.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so it feels bad. Jake Paul also posted his video a day before they had said that they were going to post their videos, like, together.
So he got all the views? That's fucked.
Yeah, that is fucked. Not that Jake Paul even needed to do that, but he, like, knowing that it was going to be the diss track and that he'd, like, taken clips out of, like, how they should have been.
If we go back to the beginning, it was like, can I post it on my channel? I really need it.
Yeah,
you know
Jake
what I mean?
Paul's video, yeah. It feels bad. So, Joe's forays into the boxing world haven't gone well, as you have seen and said yourself. But around this time, he turned his second channel, called Joe Weller Extra, into a different name.
Okay.
Do you remember the name of their podcast?
Yeah. Embarrassing that you think I wouldn't remember the name of their podcast when all we've been talking about on stream for what feels like weeks now is Joe Weller and the Joe Weller Extended Universe, man.
So it's called...
And I won't dignify this with a response, you son of a bitch.
You're just waiting for someone to say it in chat.
It's called the fucking Basement Boys. What's it called?
Why would you think it's called the Basement Boys?
What is it? Because it's called the Attic Aunties. What is it called?
I think you're thinking of the Fellas.
No, I'm probably
because it's not that.
Is the Fellas set in a basement?
No. Well, yes. Sorry,
Like
the new Fellas is set in a basement. I don't know if you've ever seen a clip of it.
This is what I was thinking of. To be fair, this is exactly what I was thinking.
I knew. I could read your mind. I knew exactly what you were thinking of.
Yeah, I was thinking
that is the wrong podcast.
Okay.
None of this. But hey, Will, none of this is in the YouTube video. Don't include this. This is just a game with me and Stanz.
Fair enough.
They don't need to know how long it takes for us to get there.
Yeah.
No. The podcast name is Wafflin.
Oh, I would have never remembered that.
Interesting, because I've told you lots of times.
I know, but I wouldn't. There's just something about waffling that doesn't. This is hard for me to remember.
If you click on the channel.
Yep.
And then go to videos and then.
Like oldest? You can see his channel.
Yeah, go to oldest.
Yeah.
So this was a podcast with Joe, Theo, aka Malfoy.
Malfoy. Yeah.
How you remembered that, did you? That's
well, I mean,
crazy.
honestly, he just looks like Malfoy.
And Luke, who was their other childhood friend. They were all friends from high school.
I see.
and Luke was involved in filming a lot of like Weller videos. He's like a behind the scenes kind of guy.
Got it. Luke does not get
Whoa,
very
whoa,
much. Oh, there he goes. Finally.
You keep stop. You giving yourself spoilers. Stanz.
Oh no, I was just looking for Luke. I was
you
like,
were
dude,
looking for
where's he
Luke.
at? Yeah.
If you, yeah, no, I was about to get to the bit where you would have found out that Luke isn't on camera for a lot of it. He is a behind the scenes guy, and then they eventually get him on board because he has a mic. He didn't even start off with a mic though. He was just like talking off camera.
Right.
And slowly the comments let him go. They were like, we need to hear him, so he got his own mic, and they were like, we need to see him, so he got his own camera.
And then it just became a co-host.
Yeah. So it's all three of them, and it was always all three of them, but he started off as just like the production guy, basically.
Got
it. We could do a whole video just on waffling, because there is some crazy ups and downs and lots of drama that has gone along.
Mm-hmm.
But for the purposes of this dive, I will try and give you like a good idea of what waffling is without having to go into all of the ups and downs.
Right, like this is a channel with its own fan base straight up, right? It could be a waffling deep dive, but it won't be today.
It actually started off called Waffling by Joe Weller, as you can see by the at.
Yeah.
Which everyone was like, bro's so fucking self-centered and cringe, so he got rid of it. But he is kind of, you can tell from the podcast, is sometimes he struggles to talk about things that aren't about himself.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is and they, what's very nice about their group of friends is they just rip each other constantly, and there's no kind of yes-menning, and because they're just friends from high school. So they always call everyone out on their own bullshit, which is very nice.
Yeah.
Now, I'm pretty sure the podcast. I'll start that again. I'm pretty sure this channel started out as just like short conversations, as you can see. Like they're not
6 minutes,
full
7
podcast
minutes,
episodes.
3 minutes.
But I also think Joe has removed full podcasts from like there are some that are like unlisted. You know how he's done with his main channel. There's a lot of videos that have been taken down
straight up.
Yeah. And it could be because they said something crazy, and it could be because he didn't like the edit for like one bit in it, and he rewatched it and was like, "No, I'm removing this."
Right. It does seem like these all come from like one episode, right? Because he's wearing the same clothes, so they record a long episode and then only upload the clips.
Yeah, but I think
there was an
in
episode
the early days. Either there was an episode, or in the early days they recorded it like in sessions. So they would talk about this one topic for however long, and then end the recording and package them as separate videos.
Got it.
But honestly, all we need to know is at some point this turns into a podcast.
Sure. Yeah.
They got most of their topics as viewer submissions of stories, whether made up or not. Most likely, all of them were made up.
Sure.
But it didn't change how funny the boys' reactions to them were.
Right.
We'll watch this clip and also listen to the intro just because it's iconic.
It's funny that you sent me this because I've been staring at my teacher made me do this. Is it okay for 10 minutes? And when you told me that a lot of it was viewer submitted, it's like, oh, I kind of understand what's happening here.
Sophia, big one today.
Just the intro itself, it's so
iconic,
good.
And would you say?
Iconic, I would say. And they've kept that. It's still to this day is the same intro. They got rid of the Joe Weller bit and they've changed the logo a little bit, but the music's exactly the same. And it's so good. Perfect.
So obviously we have been receiving your guys' deep, dark questions and confessions.
Sorry, did someone say my name is Harry Potter?
Been receiving.
Hey mate, I thought it might be slightly better to get a hold of you this way instead of Instagram. I dropped you a message.
Yeah, it's crazy though, just real emails that they're showing on this.
If not, it's really funny to make up the things that they are saying.
Yeah.
I take it back. Sorry, please don't read mine out loud. I don't know why I did it. Please don't read it out.
That's so funny. But they showed it in full because I'm assuming it's the one underneath.
Wait. I've been struggling with mental health for about 2 years now. Oh, I assumed it was like in one thread, but maybe it is.
It might be. Who knows?
I'd say that's a little deep.
Your guys' deep, dark questions and confessions via our askjoetheo@gmail.com email address. And basically, we're just going to address one. And this one is dodgy, like it just is. So I'm going to read it out.
Dodgy.
Obviously, we don't say any names. Nothing gets said about who it's from. But this is it. So it goes. When I was younger, my no.
Oh no.
No. This is sensitive. So obviously, naturally, because we're shocked, we're gonna laugh. But this is a serious thing. It is.
Pause.
So
That's so funny because they're gonna laugh so much, right? Like
that, yeah, they don't know it yet, but they have stumbled on the formula that works at every single Wobbling episode ever.
Got it.
There were like recurring things that would just naturally happen with these three, just like being friends.
Mhm.
And one of them is Joe reading something and not being able to finish it without like the as soon as the idea of I can't laugh whilst talking about this,
Yeah.
like enters his brain, it's like contagious for all three of them, and they just look at each other and burst out laughing at the worst things,
Sure.
and it is amazing. We'll keep
I think
watching this
that's a
little bit.
normal human reaction. I get it. I don't judge them unless it is purposeful. We're about to find out.
when I was no.
Oh no! Stop, Joe.
Okay.
We're gonna
Okay.
look like such twats.
I know. I need to stop because this is.
No, because this person is fully written in.
I know.
and just like,
No.
why are they laughing?
But this is the thing because we want to be taken seriously, bruv. Right, so
That never happens.
Yeah.
They're never taken
And
seriously
the way
ever.
that he's doing a deep voice to try to stop laughing is also so funny to me.
primary teacher
Yeah.
made me sit on his lap. I'm way older now, but haven't told my family or friends. I only just remembered and thought about how dodgy he was.
Stop laughing, Joe.
And that I can only see it as funny now.
Oh, that's
But,
all right.
but what do you think, lads? What do you think I should do? Tell people? So, honestly, obviously, this is actually a serious, like quite a serious thing.
So, how old are they?
I don't know. There's
primary
no
school?
age. All it says is from little birdie.
What?
That's what it says. That's
I
what it,
don't know.
Okay, so there's two ways of looking at it.
yeah.
One
So
way-
basically,
Yeah.
they then off the cuff just talk about things that they're clearly not fucking qualified
Sure,
to talk
classic
about.
advice show formula.
Yeah, and people obviously submitting these things, whether made up or not, would know like what they're getting themselves into. And that's almost part of the fun of it. Would be like if I had an embarrassing thing that I was like, if I could anonymously send it to them and see them react to it, I think it'd be funny as hell. So I
Right.
can understand.
And you might even
why
embellish it
people
a
would
little
submit.
bit, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Knowing that it's anonymous and that people can laugh at it and me not be affected, you know.
Yeah.
However, they do eventually like get to the root of it if there is a thing. They get their laughs out of their system and then try and like actually have some kind of conversation.
A
about it
real
and get to the
answer
bottom
that they believe will help this person in that time of need, maybe.
Yes, whether it's a
know,
good
I
answer
don't
or
think
not
that's
is
appropriate.
debatable, but they at least try. You know.
Right.
Mate,
dunno,
if
maybe
you're,
I'm arguing that-
imagine
yeah.
your kid like comes back and say, Daddy. No, wait. No, says father. So stop. He says, look, Mr. Burns made me sit on his lap today. You'd go, fucking what? You'd go mental. And you deal with
Yeah,
him
I would, yeah.
appropriately. No, you would. You would actually get
Am I-
involved.
I feel like I'm
I
trying to.
don't think I could ever look in Joe Weller's eyes. Does that make sense?
I would add and not be able to and like take him seriously because
I mean, in
like
general, I don't
You
think
deal
I
with
could
it.
do it. He's like he's staring into your soul. You know
you
what I
think he's
mean?
too intense.
Yeah, he's truly too intense for me.
Appropriately.
Like, look at this. Like, how could you do it? I just
Bro, it's the little smirk when he
And the
looks down
eyebrows
his eyes
moving.
like that. It's
Yeah.
it's the when you take your trousers down. It's
Yeah.
that look. I can't. I just laugh. It's so
Oh.
funny.
No, you would. You would actually get
Am I-
involved.
I feel like I'm trying to argue like.
You're trying to justify the
Justify it.
pedo. And I don't think that's okay, mate. I think this kiddie, what you should do is talk about it with your family and friends. There's nothing wrong with that. Obviously, it's retrospective. It happened when you were at school and you're no longer. But definitely talk about it because it is something that I think happens. It happens more than we think. And, you know, I watched like the Jimmy Savile documentary, bruv, and how people just turned a blind
Alright, we
eye
can
because
pause
he was
there.
Jimmy.
Yeah.
Hey, editor, maybe we cut out the Jimmy Savile bit. Just I think those words.
Oh, my
will...
cam froze. My cam froze while I was laughing. Why does my cam freeze?
Why
It's
did
me
it happen? At least you were laughing. That's a good freeze
No,
frame.
it's fucking. He's like, "Hey, pedophiles," and I'm like, "Yuck, yuck." It's so stupid.
Yeah, well, we cut it. We don't mention Jimmy Savile, so we're fine.
Oh, good enough. Why did it freeze?
Okay.
I changed the settings the guy told me in that video to change.
Oh dear. We'll fix it eventually. You know, something will fix
The
it.
thing
for
is,
sure.
we probably won't. That's the problem.
No. Okay, this next clip is a good example of the kind of like wild hypotheticals that they talk about.
Okay.
That usually Joe brings up, and then how they rib each other for their answers.
Okay.
What do you think if your girlfriend, right, kisses their gay friend? So it's a male, right? But
Dude, he is loving this. He gets so excited when he's like asking questions or telling stories that it is infectious, and I think it's part of the reason why he was such a successful YouTuber. He's got charisma out the ass, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
gay because it's
No,
a guy with a cock and spunk, right, kissing your girl, right? If that's fine.
I would,
You know?
I would say it's no. You asked,
Hey.
is it
Dude,
cheap?
what happened to all their things in the background?
Yeah, I don't know.
They came off and they never fixed them?
I don't know.
think it is cheating.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I'd be like, ooh, I don't.
He's like, ooh, let me watch.
Joe,
No, I'd
please.
be. No, I would be like, oh, I'm not okay with it. I'd just be like, oh, don't do that again.
Don't do that
Why
again.
don't you tell me your opinion?
Oh no.
I
walks in on them shagging. He's like, oh, I'd probably not be doing that.
What's he say? Sorry, it's hard to hear him because they haven't given him a microphone yet.
Yeah, he says he walks in on them shagging and he goes, "Oh, I think I'd rather you not do that."
No, I prefer that you don't.
I prefer that you don't.
Your dream as a child.
Oh, it's just so good. The dynamic between them is like it works so well, especially in a podcast format, because you get the whole entire build up to that point where like everyone has experienced being in a room with their friends and something stupid happens and the laugh is so contagious that you don't even really remember what you've been laughing at to start
Right, and you
with.
can't explain it to someone, right? If you,
Yeah.
it's like trying to explain a dream you had to someone and realizing that they don't give a shit or can't find what you think is interesting about it in that. It would be very, very
Exactly.
difficult. Yeah.
But with waffling, because it's of the podcast format, you get those moments constantly.
Right.
But like you get the whole context of it as well, so you can watch it from start to finish.
Yeah.
A lot of that makes finding clips hard because you need the full context to get to the same level of excitement that they're at when you're watching.
Yeah.
But there's a couple more that are still really fucking funny.
Mhm.
Okay, I got this one. So the dynamic on waffling is always either bullying Theo
Okay.
or Joe randomly exposing himself for no reason, despite no one asking.
Oh, this one's called Joe Weller on experimenting with sex dolls.
All right, so today we have a very interesting one.
He does not look interested even a little bit yet, but you know what? Fair enough.
I have been toying with buying a fake vag for a while now. Do I
Oh, it's a question from the audience. Of course.
buy one?
A fake vag.
Is it morally okay?
Oh, so it's just like a dildo, but a vagina.
Or like a sex doll?
Have you wrote this email
No.
yourself?
Because he's so excited to get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No.
From
This is-
no,
no.
boy 1, 2, 3.
No, it's coming. This is a genuine email, and he's asking, is it sort of like the done thing?
It is the done thing.
Have you ever bought a sex doll?
No, but I've thought about it.
I have.
Wait, what?
What?
Wait, they
You
sold
bought What did you buy?
Wait, you bought one?
What?
I thought you asked if I thought about it.
No,
What? Someone say something?
no.
Is it what? What did you say?
Just a little one. No, it was a joke.
A little one? What does that mean, Joe?
Here.
No,
Show it.
It was a joke.
No, you were
Was
not
it-
joking.
so you
Wait,
didn't
how
use
big
it?
was it? How big was it?
No, it's like an inflatable. No, it wasn't.
Surely it's just like plastic and hurt.
No, I didn't use it.
Yeah, you did.
No,
What
I
was
didn't.
It, what was it like? Oh no, I'm intrigued.
No,
I'm
no.
intrigued. I'm intrigued. What was it like?
No, I didn't really use
Was it moist?
No, I was joking. Seriously, all it was this like $10.99 blow up thing, and
You shagged the shit out of it.
No, because boys, basically, you know when I was going through the phase of like too scared to shag, I didn't have the bottle.
Your virgins.
I was like, I'm gonna practice.
Practice.
So I bought one, and then my mum found it.
Oh no, that's not real.
Bro, hey, if you watch enough waffling, you know almost every single thing that Joe says it just has to be real. Because
Yeah.
like, why would you even want people to think these things about you?
The
he
crossover, dude, buying a sex doll but still living at home to me is crazy. I assume
right, you're completely crazy.
Yeah.
He is like so much of an enigma, and I think that's part of his like draw for like people watching anything that Joe Weller does. Is like you truly cannot know where his mind is, what his next move is gonna be, what YouTube videos he's gonna make, what he's gonna
Right.
do. He is crazy. Some other like reoccurring things in moments like this. When Joe Weller says something, he'll often like that. Let me try and think of the scenario because I don't think I have a clip that shows it.
No worries, take your time.
So, if one of them, for example, if he was reading that the email about having sex with dolls, and he was like, "Yeah, I've not bought one though." The like go-to reaction from everyone else in the group is like, "No one said you did." Like, no,
Right.
you know, no one said you did. You're admitting it yourself.
Yeah. He's self-reporting
Joe-
by being very defensive.
He
about certain
self-reports
things.
constantly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Theo's Joe saying it's the done thing. For some reason, he says that a lot, and compares things to caveman times. He always finds a way to bring the conversation back to like, well, when we were cavemen, we would hunt for survival.
That's class. That's like the Joe Rogan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's some of the stuff that Joe believes in is crazy and cringe. But he is such a funny person that it's almost like
It's endearing,
I give
like
him the
his
pass.
stupidity and or propensity to believe in conspiracy theories.
Yeah. Over the
Yeah.
years, he gets into like rocks and gemstones and like the properties of them, and he believes in aliens and ghosts. Like he is fully on the side of like believing in basically everything.
He's a
that
Shungite guy.
Science can't prove.
To be
he is a
sure.
Shungite guy for
Yeah,
sure.
That is tough to hear.
Not specifically Shungite,
Yeah,
but like
the same thing that would convince people that Shungite blocks radio waves or COVID or something, he would believe in.
yeah. Okay, and we are going to get onto now the most iconic moment from waffling.
Okay.
And this clip slays me, but I don't want to give you too much like lead in, you know?
Sure.
I don't want to oversell it.
No worries.
1, 2, 3. That's
Let's
all
pick
right.
that. They go rock paper scissors shoot.
Well, yeah. I don't care.
I once did rock paper scissors against Tony Adams, and I went rock paper scissors. He was going rock paper scissors shoot. So obviously, like we finished, we showed our things at different times. So every time,
What is happening here?
Boring story.
basically every time he went like rock, I was one man.
Wow.
We've all been in this
Wait.
situation, right?
Go back. You got to hear the full wow, and then
Basically
his
every
full
time
line delivery is
he went
fucking
like rock,
amazing.
I was one man.
Wow. Tell us again.
I was one behind, and I still lost.
Alright, so we're gonna do rock, paper, scissors.
Okay.
And we're gonna do it.
Fuck.
Just one.
That
Three, two,
line is like I can't be the only like I can't be my friendship group can't be the only friendship group that whenever someone tells a really shit story, the go-to is, Mom, tell us again. Just quoting this, it slays. It is the funniest thing. Even Luke's comment, which you might not have heard because he didn't have a mic yet. He's like in the background as they're all laughing. He's like, "What a fantastic story!" It's so fucking good. It slays. And that clip is like easily the most iconic clip from Waffling. To the point where it's like referenced in like Theo Baker goes on a podcast today, and it's still referenced as like, "Do you remember that time that you told that rock paper scissors story and it was really shit?"
That's tough. That's
so
tough
good.
to be known for that, but I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though Waffling is great and people are really happy to have consistent content from Weller, he is still separated from like British YouTube.
Right. There was a schism post boxing.
Yeah. Which is British YouTube is just essentially Sidemen and Co. There's like patches that are like kind of around there, but Weller was very much like segregated from that. And Theo was becoming more of a part of that.
Oh, interesting. I did not expect that. Joe Weller confronts Theo about going to dinner with KSI instead of his birthday party?
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, so Theo, something else that I've been wanting to address for like quite a while now is on my birthday this year, right? You didn't come to my party. Right, you didn't come out.
Oh man, he's laughing, but I feel this is a real conversation.
And celebrate.
I will
with me.
say this time I don't think it's a real conversation. As
Okay.
in, like, I think they're saying it because both of them were getting like a bunch of comments on social media about it, and that they talked about it outside of this.
Because instead, you went to dinner with KSI.
A private romantic meal, just me and him.
Yeah,
Drinking rosé.
yeah, that's how it was portrayed online.
Oh,
I know.
Ah,
it was
I
just
see.
like most of our friend group, decided to just bun it off, and you bunned it off, Luke.
I wanted to come.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people were busy.
I
on
wanted
that.
to come is so funny. Off mic, the fact that all these clips he doesn't have a mic is insane to me.
Well, this is like a lot of these clips that I've shown you are maybe like the first 5 or 6 like episodes.
Got it.
So I don't think they even realized that they would be talking to Luke as much as they were.
Yeah. They
He
just
didn't
keep
want
asking
to
him
be a
questions.
member of the podcast.
Is the
Yeah, I
problem.
know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we can move on to I'll summarize. Basically, Theo was doing this big like all of the YouTubers were doing a healthy month. And I think they were like keeping track of their fitness, and the bottom people in the fitness table were had to pay for like a $10,000 meal.
Got it.
I think they went to Nobu or some shit.
Sure.
So Theo wasn't on that bottom, so wanted to go to this meal, and it happened to be on the same day as Joe was celebrating his birthday.
Right. That's tough.
So it is tough, but as you can see from the vibes, I'll timestamp this clip just like towards the end.
So this.
The
Wait,
vibes
hold up.
are different. Like he's not actually mad. They're just doing this because social media.
Because
was
everyone's talking
having
about it.
a
They
go
feel
at
like they
Theo.
need to address it in some way. Yeah.
So to just like round that off then. So you don't prefer KSI to me? Just need to highlight this.
You're my one true friend.
One true friend.
Sorry,
Hear that,
Luke.
Hear that, Luke?
No,
Oh.
I've known you since year 7.
Yeah. All right. So beef squashed. There you go.
Good ending. Funny
Love
edit.
that. Classic
Yeah.
Weller. So as we said, Joe isn't bothered in this video. But this is the sign of like things to come, which is Joe already not really being involved in that scene, and Theo becoming more and more involved in that scene.
Right.
And I think whether they address it or not, as the years go on with Waffling, that becomes more of a divide between the two of them.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sad. Especially like the fact that Joe would have been invited to those things and we would have probably been on the fitness thing, right? But
Yeah.
now he's not.
And would have probably
Theo
done great
is.
on the fitness thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to his main channel. We'll finish with Waffling for now.
Okay.
we have some positivity, a light in all this darkness,
Thank God,
as well as
I
waffling.
needed something.
We have a KSI reunion.
Huh?
So, for some more context, KSI versus Logan has happened, and
Okay.
it ends in a draw. Then KSI versus Logan 2 is set to happen, and Joe makes a video a month before the fight.
Okay. A message to the loser of KSI v. Logan.
Well, I mean, just ask Joe, man. Joe Weller, like, how he felt when he lost. He just, I imagine it's the worst feeling. You know, I still let him know that he lost. And, you know, everyone else lets him know that he lost, etc. And imagine having that pretty much for the rest of your life.
Imagine being a person that perpetuates the, let's call it bullying, and being like, man,
And
it
then
really
talks
sucks.
about it.
Yeah, how can anyone stop this? I'm doing it, by the way, but imagine if it
I
happened
wish
to
someone
me.
would stop bullying him.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life. You know?
It's actually horrible. Because it's true.
Yeah, it is horrible because it's true. It sucks ass, man.
It does. For context, this video is a year and a half after their fight.
Got it.
So crazy that this is still like following him around and he's still having to talk about it and address it. A fight that happened a year and a half ago. It
Yeah.
kind of sucks. And most of the videos on his main channel are things addressing KSI and YouTube boxing in general. Which I guess doesn't help the fact that he's not really like escaping it. But he felt like a true like stagnation in his creative juices, and he wanted to kind of still be around the boxing world. Which there is good news in this. He then got asked by Sky to be a pundit and help with the coverage of the fight.
Oh, that's great. That is a perfect world. I thought you were going to say he fought again. And it's like, even if he wins, I don't want to see him fight again ever.
So Sky, which is basically like our lead TV like broadcast company in the UK, he was doing the like fight night coverage with Bazinga as well, was one of the people, and then other boxing hosts.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
They did a bunch of interview videos that were on his channel and also live and with Sky and posted on Sky's channel, and it was amazing because obviously him going around and interviewing all the people meant that he was around all of the crew that we've not seen him with
That
for a year
maybe
and a half.
think they don't like him, but they haven't actually talked to him in a long time. This would be like a great opportunity to actually be human beings to each other again.
Yes, so he was around all the sidemen, Cal Freezy, his ex-Wheezy partner, the clothing line that they did,
Yeah.
and of course, KSI.
Confronting
Damn it,
KSI?
feels
Like, to an extent, mate,
So-
that is true.
You'd expect.
Thank you for
boys
it,
and
buddy.
girls, basically, this video is going to essentially
Oh,
be...
the tab for some
that
reason
one
started playing.
That was
I
crazy,
don't know
right?
how.
That was like, it was like a ghost.
You didn't click on anything. It just
yeah.
did.
Confronting KSI.
After getting the wise words of the public, I then got the chance to speak to the fighters. But this is the thing, like, you talk about obviously getting hit. The first opponent. You talk about obviously, you know, getting
Hey,
hit.
fuck you, guy. I'm here asking a question. Hey, buddy.
Hey, the guy that you beat, the guy that you won't shut up about.
Dude, well, I'm asking a question here, man. Why would you do this to me? It's fucked up, dude.
Not being worried about that. Yes. But, you know, there was a reason why you probably were tentative last time, and that's because feeling the stiff jab, you know, it is a shock. So we've 10
Dude,
ounce
what is
gloves
happening with the camera? Am I having a stroke? Are you having a stroke?
last time, and that's because feeling the stiff jab.
Oh, the focus?
No,
yeah, the
yeah.
autofocus is fucked.
Oh my god. Okay, sorry.
It's not
It is a
that
shock.
bad.
Dude, it's like I feel like I'm closing eyes and it's like the optometrist is making me take that test, which one's more blurry, and I'm trying to watch this interview. This is just a pause. This is how bad it is, by the way, and you're telling me it's not that bad.
No, I'm saying that if I'm watching a video and the autofocus is a bit fucked,
It makes
and
you
it's
wanna
like
throw up.
flashing between the two,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be watching going, what the fuck is happening?
I would turn it off. I would turn it off immediately.
I feel like my brain goes, oh, the autofocus is a bit weird. That's annoying, but I
Oh,
will internally
no.
deal with it.
I can't deal with it.
So with 10 ounce gloves and no head guard, do you think that will have any effect? You know,
I didn't
feeling that.
So like his shots never dazed me, never like finished me at any point. I wasn't like rocked Like, a lot of people thought I was rocked. I wasn't. Like, even when, I think it was the 5th round where he had a flurry of punches, I just guarded and I was calm, and then I came back straight after. So, like, his jab isn't a problem. It's just, I was afraid of getting hit. It was just the mental barrier that just, I was always there, like, hit and not get hit, hit and not get hit. That's why my fight against you, I was just pumping the jab because I didn't want you to get anywhere near me.
Because I mean, that was the thing for me. Like, the second you started like hitting me with those jabs, it just stunned me, and I couldn't get my rhythm. Like everything just went out my head.
Dude, this is actually they're gonna make up. They're gonna kiss.
They're gonna
dude.
kiss.
Yes. Finally.
Like, it's taken me almost 2 years to get over that barrier. So it's one of those things where
it is like radically honest too, where it's like, hey, getting hit fucking sucks. I've like boxed a few times, KSI is saying, and like even then I was trying not to get hit, and it like makes it so hard. And then he can jump in and be like, yeah, man, you hit me, and that shit made it really hard. I've been hit by in round 3 of my fight, Box started jabbing me, and I was like, I couldn't fucking get around it. I couldn't think. I'm like, but stop hitting me, bro. I'm trying to hit you. It's like really, really hard.
I know Logan hasn't got over that, and once I get stuck in, he's gonna have a real problem, and he's gonna panic, and that panic is gonna be a lot. He's gonna use up a lot of energy while he's panicking.
If you go back to this camera one more time, Sky Sports, I'm gonna fucking go to your office and hunt you down.
To be clear, this is not Sky Sports. This is Joe Weller's camera.
Joe Weller, your cameraman, I cannot stand him.
The other angle is from the Sky Sports stream. So Sky did a good job. It's Weller's camera on the screen.
The interesting thing is going to be, obviously, if one of you do get sent to the canvas, you know, have you experienced getting put?
Also, why did they put Bazinga in the cuck chair for this interview? You have like the 2 interviewers here, and he's on the wrong side. He's just holding the microphone, doing nothing.
Yeah, he's also his friend though, so he's fine to just like chill. He's not. He doesn't feel awkward.
Okay, he just looks awkward.
Down and coming back from that.
If I'm being honest, I haven't, but that's because I'm just a brute, bro. If I'm being honest, like, I sparred with pros, and you know, I had 6 rounds where I got beat the F out of. That's
very good. Live on the Sky stream. Well done.
I got finished, absolutely finished. But I mean, like, I still stood tall. Like, I still was there taking the damage. He hit me with big body shots, hit me with big, you know, shots to the head. And I was tired during the spar, but like, I still kept going, and you know, I just took the damage. So it was all, like, I don't know, I just can take damage.
Fantastic, man.
Oh, he winked it.
There you have it.
Yo,
KSI,
they
Logan
jabbed
Paul.
and they winked.
Yeah.
Wow, he's so back.
He's back, and he's punditing, and he's like being acknowledged for the work that he's done, and he talks to KSI and all his friends. He makes a bunch of videos on this and interviews all of the people post-fight and has a great time.
Nice.
Then COVID hit.
Oh. Dude, no matter when something good happens, I know something bad is going to happen. It sucks.
Obviously, this stopped a lot of the content that YouTubers would make, and they were kind of forced to just be in their rooms like everyone. And Joe's content bounces off the energy of like other people, which does suck, especially like these kind of videos that he was like actually thriving and doing, interviewing people, and then waffling, being there in person and getting the energy off everyone. Those 2 things, losing the core sucks, but at least you can carry on a podcast during COVID. You just do it over calls.
Yeah.
And that allowed for 1 huge episode to drop.
Okay. KSI versus Joe Weller, waffling full episode. They brought KSI on?
We haven't spoken since the fight.
And I'm gonna make sure I annihilate you.
I'm not gonna let you say that to me and use that against me.
When you like raised your hand and pushed me, I just saw red.
Mate, it was fucking load of bollocks, mate.
I'm taking this 110% seriously.
This sort of conversation has been long overdue.
This is a big moment.
Wow. They made that feel intense. Right? And I know like you're about to watch this to be a regular podcast, but yeah.
It is pretty much just a regular podcast.
Of course
but it does feel as intense as hell.
Yeah.
So there were some great moments in this. They were both genuinely like real and honest, like they were in the other clip that we just saw. And Joe had some reveals, one of which was about his trainers from the fight.
Oh no. The Polish guy.
But I just don't think they had the experience, mate. Like, obviously, you had Vidal, heading your team, who, actual boxer that's, gonna make it big.
Yeah.
Mayweather, he's with them now.
Yeah.
But I had local boys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, one of them was my mum's personal trainer.
What?
Oh.
That is a crazy reveal. It's also insane that Theo had no idea about that either, right?
Yeah,
He's not revealed that to anyone.
What? Your mom's personal trainer is training for this fight?
Oh, okay.
What?
Oh, okay.
I never knew that.
Literally.
Oh, okay.
Literally, bro.
Local PT.
And then the other guy, like, obviously had a good name around town for being a boxing coach, and I believed in him, but it wasn't it, bruv. It wasn't it.
It wasn't.
And I think, seeing now, it's so clear now, sort of like the route that you need to take in order to
just not get your mum's personal trainer.
You get like a real boxing coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's so tough.
When talking about their fight and the press conference specifically, they got on to, how we saw the press conference and there was like a moment where it got real?
Yeah, for sure. When he's like, hey, you take pills for your mental health. That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They talked about that moment and I thought this was really interesting.
Oh.
When you like raised your hand and pushed me, I just saw red, and obviously we had the little scuffle. But that was that was the energy that pushed me to go, okay, I'm taking this 110% seriously, and I'm gonna make sure I annihilate you. That was my aim, that was my goal, that was my vision, and
Did your training step up a level after that press conference then?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, like I did extra. I did more than I was meant to do. I was meant to just do what I normally do with the Dida and then maybe a bit of Vidal. But I did more than that. I would go on runs, late night runs. I would, constantly just shadow box. I'd look at videos and everything. I studied the sport. I became obsessed, and I was like, I'm not gonna let this guy beat me. I'm not gonna let this guy beat me. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think having that, if you didn't have that sort of like almost hatred, like I need to do this guy in?
I don't think I would have been able to. I don't know. I don't think I would have been as, I guess,
self-motivated.
Yeah,
because that's something that I
interesting.
Always look back at, and I was like, mate, I should have just been really nice to him. I should have just been really nice to him, so that he was like, it's not that serious. I don't really care. And like, if I did that, boom, out of nowhere. But I think the way in which I like obviously fucking made you so angry, that actually made you go a lot harder, like you're saying.
The extra mile.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I would have. Yeah, I don't think. You might have been able to beat me at that point. Like, I wouldn't have gone in like I wanted to go in. I would have just been a lot more chilled and relaxed. But because I had this pent-up anger, and I was like, he's trying to ruin my legacy, my career, I was like, I just went for it.
Bro, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, the order of operations there is a little weird because KSI was talking shit about like the mental health stuff, and that is what caused the bump. So really, it's not like Joe had a chance to take it back. You know what I mean? It's like KSI started that ball rolling down the hill. Yeah. And where it ended up, it was very helpful for KSI. Hearing about the trainers was also like absolutely miserable to hear.
Yeah. They talked a little bit in this clip, in this podcast about it, but it wasn't in the clip. That basically KSI felt like Weller was taking the mental health thing to try and like ruin his career and cancel him by like rallying
you don't believe in
people.
mental health? You're not an ally? This guy fucking sucks, right? Whereas to us who are kind of, to be fair, Joe Weller people were like learning about Joe Weller. It was like, damn, he's really been struggling with this. It would really hurt to hear that, right? Like we have maybe more empathy towards him than KSI at this point.
Yeah, it felt like I think KSI took it as though like, oh, this guy's trying to ruin my career, so now I'm going to ruin his career kind of vibe.
Which is, we talked about this in the second time, but the thought that like trying to ruin his career and not bring up the blackface.
Yeah, bring it up like as a one line in one friggin' song that no one cared about.
He's trying to ruin my career because he's mad that I said he had to take pills versus anything else.
Yeah. Damn, we nearly got through a Joe Weller deep dive without
blackface. Yeah. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, man?
Hey, you should bring that up as many times as you want because that's perfectly fine and it is crazy.
Yeah,
So,
it's tough.
We ain't shied away from it. Yeah, and then they end. So the podcast is pretty good. They don't really like get to heads with each other.
Sure.
And they air out a lot of the grievances that they had and squash a lot of the beef, which is very nice.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And then it ends with Weller asking about some future events that the Sidemen might be doing.
Of the YouTube game, have you like spoken about doing any other sort of events? Obviously, I spoke about with the Wembley Cup in my recent video. That football match sort of thing. Yeah. Is there anything else that you boys have got like in store?
Yeah, we definitely want to do another football event. We were gonna do.
Can I play?
He just went out and asked it
straight up.
Can I
Cheers, mate.
And Gaze goes, yeah.
Yeah, he goes, fuck it. He goes, I did it. Mission accomplished, baby.
Sadly, he wasn't in it.
No, really?
Yeah, the next one they did was in 2022, and Weller wasn't in it. Whether that's because he was busy or they didn't ask him is undecided. But
that is tough.
Although this might seem like a moment where everything gets resolved and Weller is now back with like the British YouTube scene.
Sure.
Something happened, like something doesn't click, right? He still feels very much separated from everyone. Meanwhile, Theo is becoming way more integrated with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So something's happened, and there's not really like it feels like no one welcomes Joe back in. This is just my I have no insider info, so I'm just like,
you're just a fan. Seeing it
from being a fan over the years, it felt like there was never like an olive branch sent to Joe that was like, hey, come for this video, to then feel like he's been included back into things. He was just never invited onto sets of any of the Sidemen lot, basically. So going back to Joe's main channel now, the end of 2020, Weller uploads a video that is this is gonna shock you.
Okay.
Bearing in mind, I've not left out basically any context.
Okay.
He just drops this.
Extreme Rules WWE match in an abandoned asylum. It's like all the things that people know him for. That's crazy. Yeah.
It's crazy, and that's not even the crazy bit. You keep watching the video.
Okay.
Ross, and I am here for
Sorry, it keeps defaulting to like shit quality.
the rematch of the century. The rematch between Joe Weller and his girlfriend.
What?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
Do you recognize who that is, Stanz?
Elliot!
Elliot's back in a Joe Weller video?
Dude, what the hell happened to him?
And they're fighting in an abandoned asylum. Not the table!
This is so fucking goofy.
To be clear, all of their WWE videos are goofy.
Yeah, it's just... I keep thinking to him slamming those girls into the pool, and it was like, what the hell?
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
So this was like monumental for the internet because obviously fucking Elliot, there's been no
Dude, they just keep fighting.
mention
Sorry,
of-
just to make sure it's just 8 minutes of fighting. There's no...
Oh yeah, that's all these WWE videos.
Yeah. I think it's so funny.
It is crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So there was one waffling episode that talked about them maybe meeting up to like squash the beef. And then he drops a video that they filmed together. And with like basically zero explanation, of them sorting things out because they met up offline and talked it out off the internet like real human beings.
Right, just a classic, hey, my feelings were hurt when this happened. Well, this is what I was thinking at the time. And then we don't even have to know what it was.
Yeah, and they have since talked about it in podcasts, Elliot and Joe, and they laugh because they weren't friends for like 2 years.
Yeah.
And then when they met up, they solved it in less than an hour.
Right.
And it was like a literal misunderstanding of, I thought you did this thing. And they were like, no, I thought you did this thing. So then both of them like escalated it.
Yeah.
And in reality, both of them were perfectly fine, apart from Elliot messaging KSI, and he apologized for that and said, yeah, you know what, but if you see it from my point of view, maybe it makes sense. And Weller's like, yeah, I see it from your point of view, it makes sense. So everyone's
can
fine.
I ask, what was Elliot up to during those 2 years? Was he still trying to do content? Was he back at Starbucks?
Yeah, unfortunately he tried to still make content, and I say unfortunately because to this day, despite this being 2020, 4 years ago, and they were totally fine and doing videos together, every upload, every single social media post that Elliot does still gets snake emojis replied to it. That's all he gets.
Damn.
To the point where he said in a Waffling episode, he's like, it sucks. Apparently you can't ban snake emojis. You can't ban emojis. You can like block terms from comment sections. You can't do emojis, so they just comment snake emojis and he can't stop them from doing it.
Dude, that actually is brutal.
Yeah, it definitely sucks.
Yeah.
But they are friends. So hey, if you're watching this and you think Elliot's cringe, he's not cringe. Go and watch the Waffling episode. They're friends. They're fine. Stop commenting snake emojis on all of his
If we can
social
stop
media
even
posts.
one snake emoji, we will have done our job today.
So true.
Yeah.
Okay, so then over the next 2 years, Weller doesn't post much at all. In fact, you can click on his channel and go to videos and then oldest. Sorry, videos just stay on this tab.
Yeah.
And then scroll like a little bit and you'll be able to get to what we just watched.
Oh, yeah,
You
like we
see it
went
right
4
there.
years and basically one scroll. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So scroll back
confronting
up to the you see that oh no. We're looking for the WWE video.
I know,
It's
I'm looking for
gonna
it.
be
I
on the
don't-
right
I
column.
don't know what the fuck. Oh, there it is.
There.
It's behind my face. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So from that point onwards, you see we go from 4 years to 2 years very quickly.
In a couple videos. Yeah. He basically made one video in this year.
Waffling, as this period is happening, is like Joe's focus. But even they go through their ups and downs. There's a lot of beef. The channel nearly ends, then nearly gets back together, and then Theo and Luke do a live stream where they're saying they're going to start a different podcast without Joe.
What?
And
You
then,
left it out? What?
And then Joe does some crazy Instagram posts. There's a whole thing. All of that is kind of doesn't exist on the internet anymore, which is why I didn't leave it out. It's just we can't watch it.
That's crazy.
But then it's another situation that's similar to him and Elliot, where they just talk about it offline and eventually it gets sorted, and they come back and everything's fine. Then they take another break again until eventually in 2022 it officially ends, and they say that is the end of Waffling for the foreseeable future.
Damn, that's so sad because they seem like actual good friends who were just like hanging out, having a good time.
Yeah, I think they kept on the hanging out. It was just they didn't like the podcast not being consistent, and they couldn't realistically meet up every week to do the podcast. And if you, if you have a look even past the 2 year mark, you can see he starts doing videos with Elliot again, including the 2 haunted videos that are after the WWE video.
These two.
All of these haunteds are all with Elliot.
Yeah.
So it seems to be like he's described Elliot as his soulmate. And he has like the perfect vibes with him.
Sure.
so
Feels bad for
he just
Theo,
kept on-
kinda.
Well, they have Waffling, you know.
Yeah.
I know they don't because I've just told you it ends.
Uh-huh.
But that was their thing, and abandoned videos was Joe and Elliot's thing.
Dude, surviving 9 days in the Amazon rainforest, that's goated. Full
It
documentary.
is.
I want to watch that.
All of these were like actually sick videos, and these were relatively recent, like a year ago.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to jump ahead. I'm staring at it.
No,
Yeah.
you're fine. Yeah, this is more Joe and Elliot content. That basically is the thing that seems to give him pleasure online, right? It's like the videos that he feels good creating. In the middle, you've got hunting alien crystals from outer space, which is so funny. Not for the dive. How long are we through?
What do you mean?
Because we could watch the alien crystals thing because there's funny moments, but if we're like,
I think we've been going for
short
about
on
an
time,
hour.
we can go for an hour. We can do the alien crystals. This is funny.
Okay.
Rip it. Open that.
All right, you lot. Welcome to the Czech Republic. Now,
Does he? So I can't tell what is tongue in cheek. He actually fucks with alien crystals. He's not
that's
making
what-
fun of these people.
Not at all. That's what I love about him is you literally can't like. I don't understand him sometimes, like because this is the kind of thing that he would take the piss out of in like internet melts kind of vibes, right? But he fully believes in it. And apparently 2 years ago there was a thing of a comet falling in the Czech Republic, and Moldavite.
And people are
was
telling him, please be careful with Moldavite. You don't want to pick up any Moldavite. And so, of course, he wants Moldavite.
Yeah.
all over the internet, people are documenting their terrifying, life-changing and bonkers experiences when they brought a certain material into their life. Now, this material was brought to Earth 15 million years ago, when this meteorite catapulted itself into Germany, and the reaction produced these insanely charged objects that were sprayed all over.
Charged? Joe.
To be clear, to give some more context into the kind of stuff that Joe is down to believe. On Waffling, I've been recommended so many old Waffling episodes in doing research to this. He went to some random fucking rock store, a minerally crystal store, in Manchester, I'm pretty sure, and him and the girl that he was there with all of a sudden got really horny in one corner of the store. So they asked the person that works there, why, is there any energies from these particular crystals in this corner? So the person went, yeah, those ones make you horny. So he bought loads of them. And then they Googled what the rock does on the podcast, what the properties are that they say, and none of them were to do with being horny. They
they gave the guy the information. You know what I mean? They can just confirm their biases. The guy could sell a lot of rocks. Yeah,
it felt so bad for him. Anyway, so he does a lot of alien hunting. If you skip forward. That we are going to get to the most played, but we don't want to get there yet. If you go just before it,
him talking to this guy. What do you want?
Yeah, so he is trying to dig in random places in the Czech Republic for these Moldavite.
So he has no idea. He's literally just went to the Czech Republic and is like, I'm going to go to an area and dig.
Yeah, and you will understand the level of his no idea in a certain bit.
Okay.
But he gets confronted by
probably the property
person.
owner. Almost
assuredly. Just I'm assuming the person that owns the land that he's just on.
Right.
Yeah, me neither. No, I don't understand.
Take it off. Stop. Tady klik.
Take the necklace off?
What is it?
No hojze, tak co tu hledáš?
We'll leave, it's fine. We'll leave.
A weg.
Yeah.
So this guy is clearly not wanting them to be there, and then follows them to their car. And then when he gets in the car, he messes with them when they're in the car as well, and then waits for them to drive off before he leaves. Which seems like strange behavior, obviously, but if he owns the land, he's fine to tell them.
I can't stop looking at the guy's hat. To be perfectly honest, I love it.
He's slaying. His fit's actually kind of fucking fire.
Yeah.
But if you now click just before the big spike, about there, and just watch from here.
Jesus. Okay. Following this intense altercation, I felt the need to look up where in the country I could actually do this.
Well, so mining Moldavite in Czech Republic is illegal.
Bro, he went there and never once checked. How
That rules.
insane is that?
That rules. Just reading a TikTok, it's like Moldavite is the most powerful crystal in the world that's found in the Czech Republic. He's like, well, I got to go get some. And then immediately Googling it, being like, yeah, this is super illegal. Whoopsies.
So, like, the older guy that was, like, confronting him, he pointed at the chain that he's got because he was pointing at a rock, and it's Moldavite that he's got round his neck.
Oh, he has
pointing,
some Moldavite.
I think so, yeah. He's pointing at the rock and going, no, you can't. He knows that he's trying to dig for Moldavite, and he's like, bro, it's illegal. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So
He's
he
trying to
might not
help
even
him.
own the land. He's just like, it's literally illegal. Fuck off.
That's so funny. Head and Hands is like, oh no, I'm in the Czech Republic. I got to do this video. I'm only 4 minutes in.
What's funny is that's not the reason why it's the most replayed. Keep playing.
Okay.
He falls and bro is caked up.
What do we
so,
do?
I think it's a double whammy.
I'm sorry.
Wait, what particularly got you?
You so matter of factly, like, no,
Bro,
you know,
he's caked up.
Yeah, he's like, but it's not just that. It's like he falls and he's caked up on YouTube. That's what we call a double whammy. That's gonna be replayed. It's just like,
that's a widowy a double whammy.
yeah,
Right
it just made me laugh. And also the way he falls looks so fake. And the thought
right, he stops there for a bit. He's like he's posing.
Yes.
It's crazy.
He's like showing off his butt, and it got you. He fucking got you, man.
It's a double whammy.
Yeah, look. Oh no, I've fallen and I can't get up with the world's tightest shorts.
It's maybe some of the like best, I'd say the best 10 seconds of like a Weller video is the realization of he did no research. It's illegal into falling into ass shot.
Yeah.
It's
oh god, just the way you said it so matter of fact. Oh, like, yeah, that's a double whammy.
double whammy.
Yeah.
That's a double whammy.
Yeah, it's just really, really good. Sorry, I'm crying a little bit. All right, we can continue. I'm glad we did the fucking sidetrack into alien crystals because this was so funny.
Yeah, it was. I was very close to including it. It adds nothing to his like history, so that's why I was.
It
That's
shows
why it's
more
an
about
extra.
him, the person, though, and it created a laughter moment, which I think is great.
Yeah. Okay, so moving on from that view, we have now got to the point in time where we're like a year ago, pretty much.
Okay.
And Inside comes out.
Oh. Sorry, I was just
You
going back to where I
remember?
was. Yeah, so the game show. Yes.
And we can have a look at the finale. And now, with all the context that you've had,
yes,
you can probably, with a different lens, understand why it was such a monumental moment having him involved in a Sidemen game show.
Yeah. It's like, why was he even included, to be perfectly honest? Wow, with the context, everything he does is weird now. Guys, you know what I mean? Like, oh, it's weird that he's in this show. It's weird that he's like really hamming it up.
No. Okay, well, pause, because I think you're taking the wrong.
No. Sorry. I think it's great. I think it's actually triumphant for him. But like, it feels weird that this is what they let him back in for. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess this was. We don't know. I think there's things that we don't know about the reasons why they weren't included. Because from my perspective, there is no reason why Theo wouldn't just bring along Weller to like a bunch of the events, especially after KSI and him had like publicly
done the podcast. Yeah,
like squashed all the beef. They were good friends.
Mm-hmm.
And the like history that Joe has with like Freezy and stuff, you'd think there would have been. I don't know. You'd think there would have been something there.
You think they just think he's fucking weird because the crystals and the haunted houses and shit? Because there's a world where the way he looks at people and the types of content he does is like, it's a little weird.
But when he started to do the crystal stuff, has been like more recently, and that's when he was brought back into all the stuff.
You're right.
So,
you're right. It doesn't make no sense.
I don't know. Either way, what I'm saying is,
it's cool. He's fucking back, man.
It's nice that he was brought back, and I think this could have been kind of like to test the waters to see if the Sidemen audience take him with open arms. and everyone did. Everyone was loving the fact that Joe Weller was back.
Yeah. Honestly, it kind of worked out, the beef with Manrika, because everyone hated her. You know what I mean? It was like, it almost helped him.
It made him the hero of the series, kind of. And it also makes the moment where he's just like playing up, and KSI and Bazinga just start laughing at him because of the him and Manrika moment. It makes that so nice as well, because they're like, oh, they're all equals. They're all just laughing together. They're friends. You know, it's like incredibly parasocial, but it feels so. It's like a great resolution. For
Nature
Joe.
has healed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If we keep on watching this, you'll see the.
Well done, everyone! I'm so happy!
Well, you just hear all the Simon laughing at fucking Joe. Oh, he's so sick.
Yeah, he obviously wandered over to them and not the other contestants, you know, because this was like a moment for him and the sidemen, not necessarily for like the winner of the show.
Thank you for watching. If you want season 2, give us 1 million likes. We'll see you
I don't
soon.
think they ever got it. Did we check? Did we get 1 million likes?
No, barely over
No season 2.
halfway.
They'll never do it.
No, that is sad.
I think they will, to be fair. I think
7
they're
million
already
views?
planning a season 2.
Will they? Sorry, what is like the...
I think it's not based on views. They just like really want to up the shit, you know.
Fair enough.
And there was it was daily videos on More Sidemen as well, and they were all like 4 or 5 million. So
True.
I think the first one also got 15 mil, so it did really well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's been a lot of things. Not only was Joe included into the Sidemen's Inside series, but that then felt like it opened a bunch of doors and a bunch of connections for Joe to be like back in the scene.
Okay.
So Wafflin got picked up by the Fellas Studios, by Cal Freezy's podcast group.
Oh, really?
And they're starting up again, and they are better than ever. Here is an insane clip from the latest, the first episode back of the
Sorry,
new Wafflin.
is this middle guy on that and on this picture, is that the guy that was in the background?
That is Luke, yes.
Dude, why is he so hot? Why was he in the background?
He is hot, yeah. He just didn't want to be on camera, but he is a good-looking guy.
That's fucked up.
Hey, basically, this made me think about, right, I made a friend.
Pause for a second.
Put your armpits away, too, by the way, buddy.
I feel like you were mayhaps looking into Luke's eyes and didn't get my lead in for this, so I'll just reiterate.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy.
Okay.
Like, I know that's a simple thing,
Yeah.
but you need to be prepared.
I'm prepared.
And understand that Joe, we know how crazy he is, and I fully believe this is real.
Mm-hmm. When you nut, but he keeps going, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's listen.
Summer. Right?
Sorry.
I made a friend over summer.
Okay.
Right? And he does something called a bubbly.
Oh, I don't.
You heard of a bubbly?
On you?
Has anyone heard what one is?
No, what is it?
Well, so
Pause.
basically,
I don't know what a bubbly is.
I was going to say, have a guess at what you think. Like, I've told you this is going to be crazy, so have a think of what a bubbly could be.
He does
and let's
a
see if you
bubbly.
get even close.
They take a fucking romantic bubble bath together.
That is, you are so far. Well, let's watch. Let's see what happens.
Okay.
right? It's where, like, he would get a bit drunk, and apparently it's something that they do on the yacht. Like, he works on a boat, and it was where, like, you...
Am I about to hear that Joe's been sexually assaulted? I'm a little bit worried about
No,
that.
no, it's not that far.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Basically, like pissing your own mouth.
Bro. Oh, no. Why is it called a bubbly? That doesn't make sense.
Do you think this is real? I think
this is real. Yeah. The amount of waffling stuff that I've seen, I don't know. Either I'm just a big simp, but yeah, I think this is real. And it is there's more to the story. It doesn't just stop there.
Chat, don't say you're doing a bubbly right now.
Sorry, if you had to tell me to guess what a bubbly was, I would never have guessed that.
But then he goes
it
like,
'cause it's
mate,
like
it's really addictive. Like once you do it, like seems like the weirdest thing ever. And, mate, when he first said it, I was like, are you fucking mental?
No.
Right?
No.
Right, no way. What? No, so basically,
No, you didn't try it.
So he did it.
No.
Right. And then Elliot did it. Elliot did it. I did it. But then I did it.
What?
Bro, they're all just pissing in their own mouths.
Dude,
it together.
They
together.
met one weird guy who has a piss fetish, and he convinced them all to do it. What?
It gets worse, in my opinion. But let's keep watching.
Right? I did it one time. Right? I did it only one time. But and then because it made you feel part of something.
No, stop it.
Dude, he got peer pressured into it. If I was to say people who I thought could be peer pressured into almost anything, I think Joe Weller would be number one.
Oh
on the
yeah,
list.
for sure.
You were sat in a circle, pissing
Not in a
your own mouth.
circle.
You
Not in a
sat
circle.
naked in a circle
we went on a-
with three boys.
No, we went
pissing
rowing.
in your-
We went rowing,
You
bro.
went- So Elliot was sat behind you in the fucking canoe. Well, you're sat there going.
No. Right? The video that he showed me, this friend that I made, right? The video that he showed me the first
Jeffrey
time.
Epstein, mate.
The video that he showed me, he was full on just holding it there and doing it, and everyone was crowding around, and I was like, this is the weirdest thing ever. But then it becomes this ceremonial thing.
No, you're
and we went rowing.
This is a wind up.
Right, so when we went rowing, right, we went jumping off of this bridge into water, and it kind of felt right to do it at the top. So he did it up there.
No, it did.
What?
It kind of felt right. It's so funny. Fellas, you ever been there where you're at the top of a mountain and you just really want to piss in your own mouth?
No, not at all. What?
Right, so he did it up there.
It never felt right.
And then
never felt
when we
right.
said goodbye at the end of summer, right, he went back working. We all stood in a line at the side of the road and did a bubbly.
That's the most fucked up thing I have ever.
This, I want to tell you something. This changes everything about the last two dives. What the fuck is happening right now?
This is Joe, like, with 2 years off from YouTube, just doing his own fucking thing.
What?
I guess I also forgot to mention, this is a crazy time to mention it now, but
Sure.
In the time off from YouTube, he was making most of his money from Snapchat.
Okay.
Because he could just, like, kind of vlog his day or just, like, take pictures and stuff.
Sure, but he was still like present on the internet.
Yeah. He also accidentally leaked a picture of his cock. Because he took a picture of his haircut and he went, does everyone like my haircut? And he just had his cock out.
That's weird.
It was just in the same photo and he didn't realize for like 24 hours and he just left it up. So I forgot about that little tidbit. Dicks out for the bubbly.
This is so weird, man. Where did we go?
It's so weird. I know, it's weird. But that Joe Weller is weird, and you don't have to. I love him for it, you know. So what I mean is there was a lot of time that he was like not really online because I think a lot of his audience didn't follow him to Snapchat because they don't use Snapchat. I think it was like he got a different audience there.
Yeah.
And so he has like stories and people that he's met and like holidays that he's gone on to that he can tell like the new audience about now that he's back on waffling.
Right. He's banked up a bunch of stories, and this one is out of pocket.
Yeah.
Was it even worth it? How many views did they get? 286,000 views to talk about pissing in your own mouth. I'm gonna say it, not worth it.
If we're not gonna watch this full thing because we watched the whole episode because it's fucking amazing. But
sure.
He goes on to realize that the reaction is not what he expected, and he's really embarrassed. And he says stuff like, "Oh, I just really, honestly, everyone's gonna think I'm a fucking weirdo, and I also think it's weird. I'm not one of them. You shouldn't be thinking I'm weird. We should be thinking they're weird together, and that kind of vibe." But he did it, so
yeah, he is one of them. And he said he did it once, but in his second story, he said he did it twice.
Yeah, yeah, he does that a lot, like with the sex doll, where he's like, "I never used it. I only used it a little
Imagine
bit."
being the yacht guy who convinced them to piss in their mouths and hearing this and just laughing and laughing. And
Do you think
laughing.
he had a bet with someone who's like, "I bet
No,
I
I
can
think
convince
he
these
gets
losers to piss in
sexually
their
off
own
to
mouth"?
piss, I think, is what
Yeah,
happened.
maybe.
And so it's just like a little happy memory for him.
Oh, it's so funny.
Yeah. Dude, from blackface to golden face is crazy, chat.
Hey, that's a +4.
Oh, man.
And then I actually can't remember what this one is, but there's a clip from the most recent episode of Waffling.
Okay.
That I thought we could check out as well.
All right, man. Let's check it out.
I feel like it is better to have it like less scripted, but you still need like a plan in place, as in like this is happening that day, that's happening that day. In between them, we need to do this.
Or be like, say for example, you go skiing, right, and you throw yourself into different scenarios, which would be quite funny and different challenges. But you could say have 3 generic challenges throughout the day, like you have to down a beer, or you have to go get clothes for the night out, stuff like that. That can just add a bit of structure to the video, but also
you have to dress each other.
You undress each other.
Pick each other's outfits.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Sorry, I just looked over. Why is he wearing fucking lederhosen?
Oh, so yeah, I should have.
I got jump scared by his outfit because it's like normal guy, and then the camera pans and he's got his overalls out.
He's just been to Oktoberfest for so he's wearing it because he's wearing the lederhosen
Right.
from
All right.
Oktoberfest.
Okay. Cool. Sorry. To me, that was what made this funny so far, but I'm sure it's gonna go further off the rails.
Go back a little bit so you can get the lead in because
Yeah.
you need it for what he's about to say next.
Of course. Sorry. What's
Well, I'll tell you.
I have it. Here we go. Undress each other.
You have to dress each other.
You undress each other.
Pick each other's outfits.
Yeah.
Something like that. Well, I'll tell you what was
Silly and
good about
goofy.
like the Oktoberfest outfits. Obviously, I'm wearing the male one, but the female one, I actually think that that's more attractive than just like a naughty like lingerie outfit.
Again, we didn't really ask, but
Roy up out of nowhere.
It is funny. To be fair, people like Joe Weller are worth $1 million on these kinds of podcasts because you just need someone to say some whack shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, no, tell me more. What do you mean they're more attractive than sexy lingerie? Like, what do you like about it? But hitting a like,
so
hey, no
good.
one asked is fucking crazy. And he just puts his head down because he's embarrassed. He's embarrassed, man.
It's their dynamic, bro.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that Waffling exists because I don't think there's a single episode that doesn't fail to make me laugh, at least like audibly laugh as I'm listening to a podcast by myself.
Yeah.
They're so good.
That's very funny.
But it wasn't just Waffling coming back that is the redemption for Joe Weller.
Okay.
He has been him being included in Sidemen Inside and Waffling coming back has spurred on Weller being invited to basically all of the British YouTuber shoots.
Oh, really? So he's like back.
Yeah, like if Calux needs a judge for a Guess the Vampire video, if the Sidemen need a wacky guest for a cooking video, or if Chris MD needs a group of footballers for a challenge video. I will put references for the first 2, but we're going to watch the last one.
Oh, let's do it.
One player from every position will today compete for 10.
Sorry, is this the Twilight song? Did
This is the Twilight
Did he
song.
get a license for that? That's crazy.
Yeah. So this doesn't need to be in the dive.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
There's a
personally.
sponsor that Chris MD's had before that I think he just uses now, which is like a YouTuber music licensing company.
Oh, that's awesome.
And in the same way that like for a short film, you can license like your music or whatever, you can license this like any songs for a specific video for like a fee. And it seems sick. I've never since I've known about it, I've never felt like we needed it for like any of our YouTube videos. But
for sitting here in our room, we're not doing like a cool, thing like this.
But like he syncs up a lot of the like football shots to like certain drops and having like actual bangers in that aren't just like generic royalty-free music makes the difference.
That's sick.
Yeah, Chris MD videos are really good.
So
but unfortunately, that does mean
I got super massive black hole. Oh, that we can't watch it because we're gonna get.
It means
on
we can't watch a lot of it.
Yeah.
The final clip, we have to watch in full. Stop fucking! Why are you skipping, bro? I'm talking to you. This is not in the YouTube video. We go back. Act like you never saw that.
I wonder who's going to be striker
One
for the
player for
team.
So the final clip of this is
Yeah.
just like there's a full copyrighted Coldplay song playing the whole entire time. So I think we are just gonna watch everything that is in this, like it's not gonna get copyrighted.
Okay.
And after I finish this dive with you, when you're still live, I'm gonna download the VOD so that hopefully Twitch's system doesn't kick in. So it
Oh,
doesn't
you're going to go
mute it.
fast.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we can edit around it on YouTube. It's just the live part that I'm worried will mute the VOD. So hopefully, if I download it before you even finish the stream, Twitch's system won't have kicked in.
Okay. Can you download it while I'm still streaming?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You got fucking hidden tech.
I got tech.
This guy's a technology guy.
So I think it will be fine. I'm just letting you know we don't have to worry too much about the pausing or whatever. We will just edit around it in YouTube. So
Perfect. Thank you.
Because we can't avoid the copyrighted music in this video. So
right.
Let's just go ahead.
Cool.
Position will today compete for £10,000 as we find out who is the best overall footballer.
Oh, do you recognize him?
He was
Did
there.
you see him?
Yeah. I
There he
recognize that
is.
middle part anywhere. He's really leaned into it. That's for sure.
He has. What is his new haircut? He's allowed to. You know,
Nothing wrong
I respect people that get
Take
middle
dramatic
passings
choices
around this year. You know,
I see what you're doing.
maybe I did that.
Each position in which the player of that position should theoretically perform best, but natural footballing ability may prove important. There is a league table format across the video, and £10,000 is actually going to the winner today, which turns out is the only way to get 10 YouTubers to stand in a field in the rain.
John Nellis, goalkeeper. I'm like a cat. Meow.
All right, John.
I'm Danny Aaron, right back. I can't wait to win 10 grand. Let's go. Ethan Bazinga, centre back. Only thing I'm butchering is these naughty piggies. Cal Freezy, centre back. I'm never doing a Chris MD video again. Harry, I'm left back, and I'm 27 years of age. Theo Baker, centre mid, and when I win today, I'm going to do this.
This is not a. I feel this intense need to make fun of Theo Baker, and it's not nice. He looks like their dad.
It's only the hair, bro.
I know, it's unfair. He seems like a really fucking nice guy. Like he actually, there's not one thing he's done that's like upset me. He seems cool.
He's really nice, really funny.
Yeah, I think I would fuck with them heavy, but it's like he's the guy who drove them here and is gonna have to drive them home. You know what I mean?
Do you understand what I said? I think it was maybe in part 2, which is he's had a hair transplant.
Yeah.
This is like he has had the thing that is supposed to give him hair. So the hair that he has on his head is from the hair transplant. This isn't like, oh, he's like clutching onto straws.
Yeah.
He should have a full head of hair. I don't know how it went that bad.
Yeah, he paid, but he fucked it somehow. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks.
I feel bad for him, but like he's got to know. He must know. He must know. He looks in the mirror, right?
He knows. He knows.
Did you really lose, mate? Is that film with Mbappe? George Clark, defensive midfielder. No, you're not. I am. I am a defensive midfielder.
Toby Almiron, right winger. Me not able English.
So that
only
guy,
language
this guy's
goal.
important. Right winger feels bad because I'm sure that's not his political leaning.
Sure.
But this guy is a semi-professional footballer.
Oh.
And I think was on Love Island. Which is
then
why...
he should probably just win this, right?
Yeah. Everyone else is literally just a YouTuber. Like there's a lot of people that are good at football, but they are all YouTubers. He is a semi-pro.
That's so funny to
influencer.
just be going randomly, you know, and it's like me, Ludwig, and next up, Luka Doncic, Dallas Mavericks. You're like, wait, what?
A lot of the time in Chris MD videos, he will bring in like sometimes actual like professional footballers in like the mix, and then sometimes just like celebrities that shouldn't like be there that are just randomly in the videos. He has a crazy mix of guests.
Well, that's cool. Hey, guests are nice.
Chris Dixon, central attacking midfielder. Doing it for all the cam girls out there.
Oh, okay.
I'm Manny, left winger, and today I'm a very poor man's Doku. Joe Weller, striker.
Yay!
He's back!
Wait, what did he say?
I have no fucking idea.
I think he said King of the Bubblies.
No.
King of the Bubblies.
Let's go! He owns it, brother. I bet they all did a bubbly after this session.
No, he did.
So already, it's so nice to see him with like Bazinga, Harry, Theo, obviously from the podcast, but Cal Freezy, Chris, like being involved with OGs of the British YouTube scene that he was friends with, that he's now seemingly back to doing videos and being friends with. Already, this is nice.
Yeah, it's super cool.
But the reason I'm linking this vid specifically is the edit at the end.
Okay.
So spoilers for this Chris MD video, but the video ends with Joe against Toby, the semi-pro footballer.
Oh my God, Joe!
In a penalty shootout to decide who will win.
Okay.
And you can click this timestamp.
Elimination pens. Everyone had 2 goes. No, that was one singular goal. I was about a foot away from the goal. Oh, I'm so excited for this penalty shootout. I'm so excited for this. Hey, you got to close up. You got to close up. Oh my God.
The music fucking slays me.
We have 2 people drawing.
Just straight up
Coldplay.
Elimination
penalties.
I don't even think it's additive to the video.
Oh, wait for it, because it is.
Okay, got it.
This will. It gave me goosebumps.
Sure.
The reason that I'm even including this is because the editor that's going through all of the Joe Weller dives, he linked me this video and was like, bro, I don't know if it's because I've been going through the Joe Weller stuff, but the end of this video gave me goosebumps.
Yeah.
I was like, and I watched it and I was like, bro, me too, that's so sick. So let's see how you feel after watching it.
Find out the winner. Let's go, mate. Let's go. Toby, heads or tails? Let's go heads. It's heads. First or second? I will be going second. Oh!
That's a mistake. That's a mistake. Statistically, you win 20% more if you take it first.
Why have you done that?
Oh my Lord! I just can't contain myself.
He used to rule the world, Cans. That's what you don't understand.
I think everyone, even at the set, like watching this, that was taking part, felt like that was such a monumental moment for Weller in his career that you'll hear in like the talks. They don't even do an end to the video. So they just like trail off conversations as they like stop filming, basically. And Chris MD's even like, I think that's just the end of the video. I think that works perfectly. And Joe has some moments with everyone, and it's so nice.
Wow.
When you watch the rest of this.
Mate, madness.
Oh,
madness.
Well done, Joseph. Congrats, man.
Thank you, brother. I actually under pressure, like what the fuck? First ever time.
Oh, best friends.
Oh, man.
and he's saying there
It's like,
that
it's a win
he
for
performed
Lion.
under pressure.
Under pressure. I just fucking scored a penalty.
That was a really good pen as well.
Because of the amount of times that he bottled it under
Yeah,
pressure.
he's a born soccer player. He's not a boxer, man. Are you kidding me? This is where
Yeah,
he belongs.
He finally did it.
Wow, beautiful sunlight coming through on a rainy day. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Thank you,
that's
that
it.
is mental. Sorry? Oh, sandwich? I don't know.
What a goof.
What a goof, dude.
Great video, great ending.
Yeah, right. Off dive. How perfect is that?
Yeah, it was
but
cool.
like the ending of this.
It was beautiful.
So, after Weller feeling like the whole of British YouTube had like abandoned him, and then seeing him not only be invited back but celebrated and hugged by everyone.
Yeah.
It feels like truly he did it. You know, he performed under pressure. He's here with everyone. He's back.
He's on the game shows. The podcast is back. He's happy. He's laughing. He's like kind of exercised some old demons, as you could see from that. He finally performed under pressure. It was very sweet.
Yeah. And that's it. That's Joe Weller.
Wow.
He defined a generation, but what do you think of him, Stanz?
I think, sorry, before we even say that, this soccer video, this is 11 days ago. You didn't even know this would happen when you started the Joe Weller dive.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That's beautiful. It's actually history before our eyes.
It truly is.
Wow. I think it's sick. It's really cool. I think it's really easy to be a kid. And a lot of these YouTubers are that growing up. I mean, like, I want to make YouTube videos. And not a lot of people talk about like some of the hardships that can come from that, because truly it is an easy life, right? Like you make money, you get to do what you want. But that doesn't mean that these people don't have like pain. That doesn't mean that these people don't have their feelings hurt. That doesn't mean that these people don't have regrets. And so like watch one man go through that and really fucking struggle to like understand what it is they're doing. Like that video where he was like, hey man, I'm out here making videos and it's really hard. What do you think I should do? Well, I guess that it's like, oh man, he's obviously going through it. And I would like to, you like kind of want to shake
to be
him
the
and hold him.
rawest and realest version of himself whilst going through it, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then most of them aren't lucky enough to come out the other side, right? Most of them just quit and get like a regular job and think, damn, that sucked. And he got to score the penalty kick and like rewrite his history just this last week. And that's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make his stamp as king of the bubblies.
Yeah, that's fucking weird. But it's cool that he feels comfortable enough to say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
so
right, everyone,
true.
to end this celebratory bubbly, everyone lay down on the
Yeah,
floor.
everyone at home.
We're doing it. Oh, that was...
That's a clean stream.
Yep, that is a beautiful, good thing I drank a lot of water.
That was sick. And we did it with a reasonable amount of time. That was okay, right?
My
we did a good
stream
job.
fucking froze!
Only just then.
Yeah, I know, just then because I was drinking the water, but like, what? Why?
Yeah.
Why, man?
I know you've changed the USB, so this is not a...
I changed USB, and I also downloaded the thing and changed the mode to asynchronous or off of automatic or whatever, so I truly don't know what could be causing it.
I have no idea about the mode. I truly think it is USB, and it's not about where it's plugged in, and more about there being too many things plugged in.
Yeah, but at a certain point...
And it being like an overload.
I can't plug less things in.
I know. So if you can find like one thing to take out and try that for a stream and see,
I'm unplugging
even if it
my Xbox controller.
that legitimately that might help, because I know that I've had issues with overloading USBs and it fucking things up. So
pisses me off, man.
Also, yeah, USB hub that's like a decent one rather than like a cheap one. I don't know.
I have a powered USB hub.
Then that should be.
But I don't have it
sick,
plugged into that
but-
because this is not USB 2.0 hub or whatever. It's just USB 1.0
Right,
hub.
yeah.
So I didn't really know.
Maybe buy a USB 2.0 hub.
Yeah, maybe.
But
how about I just bitch every day for the next 2 years? That's the other
Yeah.
option.
I think if unplugging controller doesn't stop it from freezing,
Yeah.
then try and find another thing to unplug and keep doing it. And at a certain point, like once you've done like 3 unplugs,
Yeah.
if it's still doing it, then it's probably not that. But
Right.
I truly believe that it's a USB issue.
I
don't
believe
know.
you. I believe you.
It could also be I've been having problems, but mine's not the same problem as yours.
Sure.
With the Elgato system itself. The cam link, like sometimes I'll need to open Elgato cam link software for the camera to be recognized for it to then open up in OBS.
Oh, weird. I haven't
Which
had
is
that,
not
but I believe it.
the issue you're having,
Right.
but it could be that every time it's freezing, it's because it needs to refresh in the Elgato software.
Right.
But I don't know.
Shit.
That was
I don't know
the
either.
only other thought I had.
Well, I appreciate your
Right.
thoughts.
Finish my thoughts. Finish Joe Weller. I have some food that I would like to
Yeah,
eat,
you're hungry. You were hungry 2 hours ago.
I'm a hunger's bear. I'm not like that hungry. I would have said if I needed to.
If you needed to eat
rather
first.
than do the dive. So
Yeah.
I am very excited though. I don't think we should leak, but I think I could say that mayhaps there will be another dive on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. I was like, what the hell is he going to leak? I hope so. I hope so. And here's the,
think
you want the
there's gonna be a
real
dive
good
on Wednesday,
news.
and I'm excited for it.
No cans, baby.
It's not me. I'm not there, so I don't even know if it's going to be a dive. It
can't
might
be
not
too
even happen. Who
dense.
knows?
Yeah, it's going to be sick.
So no leakers, but I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'm excited too. It's going to be fun. And Dive Miss is going to be sick this year.
It will be. I need to get on top of everything, but we've at least got a 3-part Joe Weller.
Yeah, and we got
So-
we got there. And I think tomorrow we have the Randolph vid going out. So that's fun too.
Yes, so true. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I've work talk. I have it scheduled, and I've put the CTA in the description, so I think we're all good.
Amazing.
If you have any, like, I don't know if you've seen Title and Thumb. If you have any thoughts, let me know. But otherwise, it's going out tomorrow.
You got it. You staying around after stream, or you staying at work? Because I have to figure out this fucking My Heritage shit. I could use
Yeah, I can try and help you with that.
Now we're talking. You don't have to. We can figure it out some other time, or I can do it on my own. I'm a big boy.
Yeah, I can help. I told you, busy week, which
Yeah.
means unfortunately it's busy as in like I have to be a good sleeping schedule.
Yeah,
it's less
no-
the
no
busy.
worries.
It's more the time that I have to be awake.
Oh yeah, don't forget to download the VOD. Chat's telling you.
Yes, so true. I will start right now.
And then I
Thank
will. You know what? I'll figure out My Heritage on my own. Get out of here. Go eat your food.
I will go eat my food.
We've
Thank
got
you, thank
RuneScape
you,
to play,
cringers.
baby.
Oh hell yeah! I'm actually so happy because the Gaming Frogs will be clamoring for it.
Yeah, they come in stream sometime and be like, hey, any RuneScape today? And we get to play RuneScape today.
Oh, I have a good out for me coming off this call.
Okay.
Because I might not like the answer to the question I'm going to ask. How much did you record during the Leagueathon?
Buddy.
I'm not liking the lack of answer.
I think you know the answer to that one.
0?
Truly, I was scared because I was like, wait, too many hours? This could break my recording and computer. And so I just didn't hit the button. How you feel about that? All right. He didn't like that. Caught. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to play RuneScape. It's been a while since I played RuneScape. I played a little bit on the Leagueathon during it, mostly just a little fishing and selling in queues. We can actually, like, kind of fucking buckle down. I think we need to find some planks and stuff. So Diamond's just 3 Weller videos, huh? Well. All right, so I will be right back. See y'all in a minute. All right, man. I'm not doing a bubbly. What the fuck, man? I'm not a bubbly guy. Shit, I hate that it puts me on a paid world every time. Hold. Switch me. What the hell? High risk. Give me 547. Hell yeah. Let me move this and start recording. I got here right when OSRS started. Shh, lucky you. Bro been fishing? Bro been fishing. Wearing my fishing outfit too. You know what I'm saying? Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with old school RuneScape. I have been in the background of meetings and Leagueathon, grinding my fishing, getting some lobsters and selling them on Karamja Island. I think I made a cool $2,000, which is not very much money, but you know what? I did it, I guess. Today we are going to work towards Dragon Slayer a little more. I need planks, and to get planks, I have to go to Kamzadal. And to go to Kamzadal, I think we just teleport, right? It's like obvious. We just teleport. Just teleport. Why would we take the boat back? It takes too long. I can just go straight there. And then go over here. Music is a little loud. Oh, thank you. Sometimes hard to tell. And I just like listening to it, you know? Do. How do I get planks in Kamzadal? Someone said the maze or something. What was the answer? Shit, I have no weapons on me. I got no runes on me. I gotta change my shit too. You raid a vault. Now, what does that mean? I'm not gonna do one Ogrish Shaman kill. It'll take 2 hours. The Gooners better show up soon. I don't know what that means. It costs shards and you get X amount of time in the vault and the chests have a chance at planks. What is the chance? Is this going to be like low likelihood of getting a plank? Oh, my goons. They're not here today. Depends on the chest. It's been a while since you've been there. All right, Mr. Member. Does that mean that I should just be doing the mini games to get shards? Like, should I be... I guess I could fight the rock monsters, get shards, and also level up defense is probably my best shard plus experience path here. Alternatively, it's mining or fishing. Where am I in game? Kamzadal. Oh, you're talking to Riaz? You're talking to Riaz. Can't you just make them with the sawmill guy? This guy thinks I'm a fucking member. Come on, man. We do things the hard way around these parts. 750 shards for 1 minute in the vault. How many minutes in the vault do you think I need? I guess is maybe the better question. Oh, you guys thought you'd get me this time. I hate that the numbers move. It really fucks me up. Shards. I have not that many. Give me... What I really need is my shit. Mithril plate body, mithril plate legs, Baronite mace, helmet, That's probably good. Maybe some food. Is this cooked salmon? Yeah, because otherwise it would be raw. Give me 10 of those. Deposit all my lobster. Deposit this. Deposit that. Oh. Deposit all. Change my items. Bam, 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 bam. Still got my silly little boots. Bank, 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 bank. And then we do it. And we're going to set on defense mode. Yes. Squad up. Golem in the gears reporting. Oh, we've got a goon here. I need 750. I think I need more than 750 Teebs. But we'll get there. Oh, yeah. This is good. What's up, Midnight? Midnight, you would have loved the deep dive we just did. Runehead's feasting tonight. It's one of those days. We got to kill this dragon sometime. Ooh, mind runes. Wait, that's actually pog as hell. What rank did I end the Leagueathon on? I ended the Leagueathon gold 2 or 3. Maybe 3. It was a hell of a time, though. What's crazy is I honestly just want to play more League. It was a fun time. 9 more mind runes? Hello? I'm going filthy mode. So Leagueathon resulting in only 1 rank up? Yeah, someone made a really cool graphic in my Discord that showed like how high I went and then how far I fell. It's like a little roller coaster. Yeah, but I had to climb in order to fall, so I don't feel too bad. Wait, are we even getting shards from these guys? I'm just getting infinite mind runes. $251? Am I wasting my time? You think mining is faster? The advantage of this is I do get some stats. Sorry, 215. What's up, Angry Mom? If you right-click on them, you can look up. Examine? What the hell's look up? Mining would be faster. I just want to know if I'm getting any. 215. You disabled add-ons? Oh, did I? I didn't mean to. I got a mind core. I think my issue is I don't know if I'm getting any shards here, let alone just slower shards. We had a, I guess we just talk about life while we're doing this. We had a little bit of a scare yesterday with our dog. Sophie has fleas, which is frustrating, upsetting, annoying, whatever. It's fine. We'll figure it out. But unfortunately, Rochelle had read that tea tree oil is good against fleas and gave her a little bath with some tea tree oil. And crazy, poisonous for dogs. And so had called poison control, did everything. Sophie was fine. Rochelle, she mixed it into the shampoo, and the shampoo cuts the oil anyway. Sophie actually didn't have any like negative side effects. Rochelle was just really, really scared. And so I'm getting lots of sapphires, which is kind of pog. But we did have a little bit of a long night staying up and watching her and making sure that nothing was wrong. Yeah, it's hard to get enough to be dangerous. But the problem is if you Google it, it says like 7 drops of tea tree oil can be fatal, which can be very scary to a pet parent, right? But this was not like, it's not like she ate any tea tree oil. It was a few drops of tea tree oil mixed with shampoo. So the poison control people were like, just put her in the bath and hit her with Dawn soap. What site said to use it is, I don't know, probably some whack shit. Who knows? Dog, eat the fish. Eat the fish, bruv. AI trained on Reddit. It probably is just some whack Google shit, you know what I mean? Has Stanz tried Brighter Shores yet? You know, I looked up Brighter Shores because I saw Will playing it. But I saw the reviews were mixed, and when I looked it up, people were pretty upset. Dude, this is actually... I was going to say efficient, but the RuneScape heads will probably tell me it's not true. This feels like relatively efficient mind runes with how many I've gotten already. I was buying this shit, you know what I mean? Feels like a mobile game derogatory. I heard that you have to level up weapons in every new zone, and there's not that many things you can do, which was a bit of a bummer. These let you craft lots of mind runes. Yeah, but you have to do rune crafting, which... Oh, there's finally some shards. Rune crafting is super inefficient free to play, right? I'm hoping to not do any... Maybe I try rune crafting one time free to play. And then once I kill the dragon and get members, we can actually, like, do some shit. You have faith they can fix Brighter Shores? I'd be down to try it. Speaking of rune crafting. To unlock rune crafting, I think you have to do it once in a quest. I believe that I did the quest you're talking about. Because I've done almost every free-to-play quest. It was the Wizard's Tower one, right? Maybe the Imp one or something else. We were playing web fishing this weekend, and it's so fun. Is it? You know, Punch told me about that game months ago, a month and a half ago. He has his pulse on the finger. I saw some screenshots and stuff, and I'm not really understanding. You put in content brains too? Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It didn't pique my interest, unfortunately. Basically Animal Crossing, but fishing based. I love Stardew Valley. If I play old school RuneScape leagues, it'll be because I have a group doing it. I probably won't solo leagues. So we'll see. To be fair to everyone, and I know that this is in a RuneScape video, RuneScape heads are watching, low likelihood. I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I need Stanz and Gilnor games. I think that's like, I don't know, someone who barely tried RuneScape for the first time being like, I want them in the big RuneScape thing. Seems crazy to me. You gotta earn it. You gotta grind this shit. You know what I mean? You gotta splash on these guys for a minute. After Parkour Civilization, any chance for a Swampletics watch party at Slabs? What is Swampletics? Tell me about it. Okay, we gotta find another way. Maybe we get one more defense level and then we're out of here. Because this is not getting us any shards whatsoever. This is brutal. Unk doesn't know about Swampletics. I can't. I don't. It's the GOAT OSRS creator. After he made an Ultimate Iron Man locked to a specific region, it's much more hype than it sounds. It's hard to sell on paper. I see. It's the best series. I thought Gilnor Games was the best series. That's what people keep telling me. They're close. I guess you don't have to put one down to support another, you know? Those are the top two? Got it. Tile men, though? I don't know what that means. Gilner Games is OSRS Survivor. I love Survivor, so I dig it. A real big Survivor fan.
Damn, it feels good.
Try the wiki.
Yo.
Thank you for the sub. It's so good you would love it. I'm sure I would. Is OSRS the best game you've played? You're asking me to say things that people... If I speak, you know what I mean? Is it the best game I've ever played? Probably not. Do I like it? Yeah, I like it. It's fun. It's nice. I like number goes up. I think generally, I'm less of a point and click gamer than like a move around gamer. You know what I mean? Like if I was looking at MMOs, my favorite MMO, and maybe this is crazy to say, it's probably New World. I really, really, really fucked with New World heavy on release. Why am I typing? Get him, RuneScape. Oh, I actually played a lot of Guild Wars 2 as well. So you stand on tiles on RuneScape, right? Tilemen is like all the tiles are locked and you had to get 1,000 XP to unlock a new tile. What? How do you... So you have to start on a tile that has something you can do next to it. So you start with an axe next to a tree or something? How the hell do you do that? There's a good video about it on YouTube I watched. Interesting. Start in normal spawn at Lumbridge. You kill rats when they get next to you for 1,000 XP. That's crazy. Tileman is what the Swampletics creator settled made after he finished Swampletics. He's the GOAT because he comes up with incredible new ways to play the game. That is sick. Am I over-leveling defense, by the way? Oh, no. I'm only 38? I'm only 38? Shit. Me when they tell me I'm too old to play a high schooler in a CBS show. Right now, he's doing a series where he can't take a single point of damage. Interesting. Right now, I am grinding defense and slowly trying to get shards so that I can get planks from Kamsadal. But I think this is a horrendously inefficient way to get shards. Never mind, 9 more shards, baby. So I'm going to get 1 more level in defense, and then we're going to go mine some shards. He has a script set up to completely lock the account and reset the password the moment he takes damage, deleting the account. That's cool. If this is how you want to get shards, go for it. I mean, this is not how I want to get shards. I've gotten 15 shards in 8 minutes. I have gotten a lot of mine runes. I actually do fuck with the mine runes from this. It's going to save me money long-term as a free-to-play. Yeah, I could get prayer XP with fishing. And I'm almost level 32 prayer. What prayer level did we say was going to make our life easy? 43? Fuck, that's so far. That's so far. $39 prayer for Elvarg? Then maybe I should do fishing. You don't need it for Dragon Slayer, but it could make your life easier, huh? Real Gamers face tank? I mean, that's how I played the entire game so far. You just face tank a little bit. Oh, I dinged. Holy, grats to me. Yeah, I am in hardcore. I would hate to lose my hardcore Iron Man to Elvarg. That would make me very sad. Clay, huh? Clay doesn't stack? What the hell is Clay for? Wait, this shit'll tell me how much more I need to get defense. Wait, it's only 22 kills to get defense 40? Fuck it, let's get defense 40. No reason not to. Very nice, Midnight. Losing hardcore would at least open up the wilderness as an option. It's still an option, I just can't do it on stream, right? I'd have to sneak in the dead of night. The quest unlocks armor with defense 40 requirement. Wait, so like beating the quest would allow me to use more armor, or can I use armor with that? Sorry, what are we saying? We can get defense 40. I'm not too worried. Beating the quest gets you access to rune plate bodies? Ah. But I can't get one before Elvarg, huh? Get an in-game CC going and do wildy content with CC. What is CC? All right. Let me go drop off my inventory. Clan chat. So you guys are asking me to go into wilderness with bodyguards? Doesn't that feel kind of weenie-esque? Am I crazy? Is it not? Less weenie pill than group PKers? I mean, fair. I'll hear you out on that one. It's like being in a biker gang, only everyone is in their parents' basement. I see. Well, now you're kind of selling me. I think that's kind of cool. How can you group PK? Don't you have to be within like a level range of the person and they can only fight one person at once? Yeah, being a streamer does make you a target. Doing it on stream seems impossible. Oh, there's multi? Sheesh. It would suck to go into a multi-combat area and then just like 7 people jump out and one-shot you. I mean, that would be the nightmare, right, for an Iron Man? Am I slaying the dragon today? I don't think I'm going to even have all the ingredients to slay the dragon today. But I do think we are 1 or 2 streams away. Stanz wants one of those biker vests that says at the top, born to ride hog. That's a fact, though. We still working on 33 magic? No, I think I have 33 magic, right? What do I have? Oh, I have 32, but you drink a beer or something. You drink a beer, you get to 33. So what I need now is shards so I can get planks. And I need 750 shards for 1 minute in the fucking thing. Bro doesn't have the law rune. Wait, do I need the law rune? Where do I get that? I feel like I saw one drop once. Shit. Hill Giants? If it's Hill Giants drop, I have one. I guarantee I must have gotten a drop from a Hill Giant. I'll check on this next drop off. I do want to understand the vaults before I run into it blind, kind of. I don't really understand what I'm doing. You only need 1 law rune? Good. I think I need to open chests in the vault, and that is going to give me the planks. Ooh, HP level up. Didn't even know that was coming. Might as well take the ore. Doesn't hurt. There are different tiers of chests, though, and also you have to get out of the vault before time runs out. You have to get out before time runs out? That's annoying. So should I not go in at 750? Should I collect way more? 60 seconds to loot boxes. Further when you go, the better the loot, harder to get back out. Have to leave before time is up. Oh, so I need to charge up my energy, too. I should save my run. 100%. Dude, give me the Bear Knight shards. Those are my shards. Or can you not stack up your minute? Is it always 1 minute? You've never seen cams at all? Holy, you're missing out. It's always 1 minute. Okay, great. So then I can do a practice run with my first shards. I'm not too worried about that. Plank is 1 out of 10, 25 from mid-tier chests in the vault, 117 from better. Could get a few chests per run. Should I go for better or should I go for more mid-tier chests? Me when I'm asking my dad who I should date. This area rules for free to play, I'll tell you that. Depends on how good you are at the runs. What does good mean? I'm just going to run up to chests and open them? I don't know. You'll find what works best as you do a few runs. Got it. We are 13 of these away from defense level 40. Ooh, Uncut Sapphire. Thank you very much. Get some money off that. Is the maze always the same, or does the maze change up on you? Maze is the same, but the chest locations are random. Are there monsters that I am to fight, or gnar? No monsters, huh? I've been following the VODs, but I might be behind a smidge. What roughly are your goals before heading for Dragon Slayer? My first goal was all of my combat skills at 40, because I think that's very reasonable. My second goal is to have all of the prerequisites I need. For example, I need planks, I need magic level 33, which I will boost, and then I can start Dragon Slayer. My optional ones were, hey, do I grind prayer? Do I not grind prayer? Do I grind money? Do I not grind money? How much food do I take in now that I have access to lobsters and shit like that? Because at a certain point, I can just face tank him with 20 lobsters, right? Her. Them. But we'll see. I think I'm pretty close. I won't say anything. Good luck. Whoa. You could do it now easy? Yeah, well, I got to get the shit to do it. You know what I mean? That's the biggest problem. And that starts with, at this point, planks. What's up, Draven? Well, I'm gonna go grab something to drink. I'll be right back. Hopefully this guy doesn't kill me, man. Oh no, I'm dead. I just finished season 1 of Arcane because y'all were hyping it up. What did you think? I liked it. It was good. And now you get to watch 3 episodes of season 2. Dude, 3 uncut sapphires? Streamer luck. What that means? Hey, little kitty. You can come up if you want. Come on. There we go. Just me and little kitty. Killing golems, man. I can never wait till the whole season's out. I do enjoy binging the entirety of TV shows or weekly. I think the worst is like the triple tap that they're doing for this. I don't mind weekly for HBO shows and shit because it gives you something to do, or Survivor, but I much prefer when there's like 2 whole seasons out that we can just go nuts on. Do I see your staff? I don't even know who you are. I don't even know who you are or where you are. Is this you? With the lumpy ass staff? Cool, man. I waited weekly for JJK and I'd wake up early Thursdays because that's Friday in Japan. Interesting. Best part is an ongoing weekly show that you have to catch up on. I think that's what I don't like, because then I get to start the binge, but I don't get to finish the binge. It's like getting blue balled. You know what I mean? I want to just watch the rest of it, but I am no longer allowed to. Dude, the amount of mind runes these are dropping is fucking baller as hell. All these members players don't know shit about cams at all, bro. This is my home. This is where I was born. This is my favorite area in the game. Remember this feeling when you get up to something called barrows? All right, 4 more golems. What feeling am I meant to remember? How much joy? Oh no, I'm seeing dead. People dread the barrows. It's the best content in the game. I can't tell when people are being sarcastic when talking about RuneScape ever. Barrows is fun for like 10 chests. It drops really good gear that destroys over time. What is this? Fucking Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? I don't want my gear to degrade. That doesn't give me a sense of pride and accomplishment like they thought. It just means I never use that shit. Oh, you can repair it. Oh. Well, then why are we whining? Why are we kvetching so hard? Just seems like a reasonable thing. It costs 50k, it's cheap. This guy's never been a free-to-play. 50k is cheap? That takes me a long time to grind up, man. I put a lot of hours in this character. I ain't never sniffed 50k. Barrow's equipment is BIS for a lot of the mid-game bosses. I see. I did like farming for drops. Like getting all the pieces for this Bear Knight mace was very fun to do. I will say the mace is good, but I feel like it doesn't hit as hard as I had hoped. Hitting for 9s. You're looking at months of members content before even sniffing barrows? What? Strength matters more than gear. Yeah, fair. I think 40 is a good break point. I'm training defense for that. But we'll get there. Shit, my bag full. Oh, this is the last golem. Perfect. There are 5 Barrows brothers, and each has 4-piece set. You need all 4 pieces to get the bonus, so getting the one you want on Iron Man takes forever. I was playing a little bit off stream early on, but I will say the frequency of the dopamine hits as you get more levels can be pretty tedious. At first, you're like level, 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 and then it takes longer and longer between them. I much prefer, there we go, defense level 40. I much prefer the hit of RNG drops to the steady progression of leveling now that I'm in mid-game. But I'm not really farming for any drops anymore until I'm going for these planks, which will be very fun. I think will be kind of fun at least. Bank chestnut. Do. Okay, drop all these, drop all these, drop all the clay.
Damn it.
The sapphires will be a decent amount of money. Happy about that. Drop those. And the 81 mine runes will help my other shit. Okay, what are we going to do? Probably best to... Oh, first we want to see if we have a law rune. Thank you for the sub, Habji. Search. Law. Yes, I have 2 law runes. So we don't have to worry about law runes. We only have to worry about planks. We can maybe get a few more prayer levels if we decide to fish right now instead, which is good. Give me fishing rod. Is it fly fishing rod or regular fishing rod? I think it's regular. Give me this. Fishing for prayer and shards, mining for straight shards. Yeah, let's do a little fishing. Doo-doo. It's net in the mines? Ah, shit. My bad. Thank you. It's rod or net? I'm going back. We just keep running back and forth. But you need bait? I'm running back. All right, we got there. You can't ever rod fish without bait. That makes sense. Is there an advantage to rod fishing down here versus netting? I feel like why would we want to use any resources for something that's kind of just like grindy? Watching Stanz with no idea what's going on in a game has to be like 40% of his audience 90% of the time. Yeah. Fishing rod is better drops. I thought it was only the same 3 fish here, though. You know what I mean? It's not? You get more of the better fish. Do the better fish even give you better drops? Better fish or more shards in prayer? Okay. I respect it. I remember when we first came here without any fishing levels, we were netting for like 5 minutes to get 1 fish, and so we had to go grind salmon. Now I come back and I feel like I fill my inventory so fast. It's almost not even like a good AFK thing. Everyone says, go to cams at all. You can second screen it. I fill up too fast on this shit, which is why Lobster was so nice. Because it at least takes you a while to fill up on Lobster at your current level. I have not played any League since the Platathon, but I'm kind of craving it, to be honest. I'm kind of excited about it. Oh, I gotta go put something in the dryer. Be right back. All right, man. Did I stop fishing? Oh, please let me check you. It's just like my PE teacher. Ah ha ha! I count check. I've checked your account. You have a JagX account and you set a bank pin so you pass my checks. Yo, Lantern? I mean, the answer is prayer, right? As a free-to-play? Always prayer? Always prayer? That's what I'm thinking? Copy. Damn, 310 isn't shit. What's up, yo, Josh? I ended up gold 2 or 3. I can't actually remember. I went basically even over the Leagueathon, which was fun. When you go members, always herb lore. Mm. Handle sells for shards? Oh, did I get a handle? Another handle? That's so funny. Dude, I've been spooned so hard in cams at all. That's why I love this place. I think I have multiple handles in there. It sells for shards is great. Because I have more in my inventory. Any chance of you versus Oda block anytime soon? I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Sells for 100? All right. 100 shards for one handle? Yeah, and I have a couple. I think I have at least one more in my inventory, so that's 200. Gets us to 500. Oh. I gotta drop something to get the knife. I'm goofy. Let's drop that for 1 second. Pick up the knife. Prepare my fish. Oh yeah, you get cooking levels from this too, which is kind of cute. I only had one of that fish? Sheesh. Okay, and the last guy. Lots of these. I'm playing free-to-play because this is what I played as a kid. And so I'm kind of like baiting my own nostalgia. And I think that doing all the free-to-play quests, basically playing the demo to RuneScape that people are calling it, would be a great start. And experiencing real RuneScape, paid RuneScape after would be kind of fun. Damn, actually decent amount of cooking XP, holy. When you don't ruin it, that is. So little prayer, though. I can't. Is the demo 1,000 hours? I mean, we've played... How many hours have we played? 2 days and 2 hours. So that's 50. We've played literally 50 hours of RuneScape. Is that facts? And this is where we are. This is the fastest way to drop this shit. Make sure I get my handle back. Hello? Shift click drops? Yeah, I forgot. Good call. Damn, the amount of fucking shards you get mining is absurd compared to this, huh? 305. Yeah, but it's not only like the best, it's like, it feels like 10x, right? Obviously, this gives fishing and cooking and prayer. It's more AFK too. Well, I don't care about being AFK. I'm on stream, you know. I can be playing the game. Versus hands up, talking about shit. And this is already pretty AFK. Great to do during a league game. It's just, I got all my focus on the league game when I'm playing a league game, you know? Stanz, can I be so honest with you right now? Always. The New York Times tech workers are off strike? Really? Give me a mini for old time's sake. Is this true? I don't want to cross the picket line. Oh, starting tomorrow? Oh. Sorry. The reason I didn't hit plat is I didn't buy pool party grapes, maybe. Distract him with his bear energy, you know? They go back tomorrow, but said you can play again. Say less. Say less. Just a quick hit. Just a quick hit. Chopped down. Cut. I don't know. Blank Smith Klein. I don't know. Luxury car line owned by Toyota. I don't know. Banished from a country is exile. NL division for the Phillies and Mets. NL East. Amazon assistant Alexa. Horizontal line graph is the x-axis or y-axis. Horizontal line graph is the x-axis. Be of good cheer. I don't know. Chop down is axed, by the way. Amount of medicine to take is dose. And then extreme delight is glee. And this is axed. Is it GlaxoSmithKline? Lexus. Got it. 3 down cooked you. Exult. What is that? To be of good cheer is to exult. Ah, yes. Hey. Pretty good mini, man. Pretty good mini. $40 seconds while also thinking about RuneScape? Some are saying he's the GOAT. RuneScape is extremely beginner friendly. And you can beat the demo. You can do Dragon Slayer like I'm doing for free. My favorite skill. Interesting. I don't know. Mining, probably. I find it very fun and also kind of relaxing. The inventory management's a little annoying, only being able to mine so much, but what are you gonna do? How about some Deadlock later? What are you, Eric Point Crow? That guy's a Deadlock gamer. His Pokemon Go sponsored vid was very good, was it? He was playing Pokemon Go while we were playing basketball yesterday. He is extremely pogo-pilled. With members, you can get a coal bag to basically double your inventory. That's crazy. So far, I've only ruined 2 fish. Pretty pog. Okay, 3. New RuneScape? Oh, I thought you were saying new RuneScape has 10x the player base. OSRS is the popular one, right? Pray me. Why cams it all fishing? I was trying to get some more shards, but I think I literally got like 3 shards from this run. So we're going to go to mining. We've got to get these shards. The Bear Knight handle will give us some, but maybe not enough. Three plus 100. Sorry, yeah, you're right. You got me 103. And it got me some prayer XP and some fishing XP. It was all around a decent little jaunt. But we're going mining. Oh fuck, I didn't finish. 2 more. Let's see what other Baronite pieces I have in my inventory, because maybe I can sell them all. Do I sell them to this man? Oh, first I gotta go over here. When's the new music stream? That's a great question. Instead of debating playing this game, just play this game. And if you don't like it, you can stop playing it. And then it's perfect. Barrow. I only have one other handle. All right, 2 handles. Great. I also need a pick, which I know I have. Adamant me. Equip this. Drop this. All right, now where do I sell it to the guy? Or exchange, sorry. No, not exchange, sorry. Right click. Hello again. I have something I'd like you to examine, maybe? Use it on him. I found this bit of Baronite. You'll have to have all the pieces in 1500. I can smelt it into Baronite shards. Yes, convert into Baronite shards. Thank you. That's what I have to do. Oh, he can do them all at once? Oh, so efficient. Thank you, buddy. Add Baronite shards to the forge? No, I don't want to do that. What would that be? I don't want to do that. I need to hold them. Oh, adding them to the forge just stores them for me? Got it, my bad. So this gives shards and then chunks, right? And then we crack the chunks. Chunk me. And mining levels, which can be nice. I can't wait for members' clue scrolls. What's a clue scroll? Oh. This ore is just for shards. I'm literally just shard maxing right now. Like the beginner scrolls you were doing? They're the loot boxes? I don't even remember doing a clue scroll. I believe you all. Stanz will love clue scrolls, monkey's paw curls. Oh no. Various puzzles like anagrams or find the spot in the game or puzzle boxes. I feel like I got one and I used the helper to solve it. I cheated myself. You know what I mean? The shards are for going into the vault. If I go into the vault, I am able to get planks. I need planks to do Dragon Slayer. And I need to do Dragon Slayer to beat the game. Everyone uses the helper? Oh, so no one even does them. So why do they even care about clue scrolls? Just because it's Gamba? The chance at 6 bill? You can get 6 bill? Huh? I've done every other quest except Shield of Arav in free-to-play. We're basically there. You can get items ahead of Iron Man progress like Magic Shortbow or Magic Ammy. Ah. Once I kill the dragon, I'm going to get membership. Third Age pickaxe is over 10 billion. 10 billion? What the hell? All right, I basically have already got 100 shards from this sub 5 minutes of mining. And it took me forever to get that in the fishing. You can do Shield of Arav solo? Wait, really? Someone told me I needed a partner. And so I just haven't done it. You do need a partner. Okay, well now I'm getting lied to. You'd have to make a second account, but that's a waste of time. If you go to the quest area, there's not a chance there's a person just there that'll help you out. Someone who's like, oh, fuck it. I'll use this item on you. Or do they have to be doing the quest at the same time? Because that would be more difficult. Same time. Ah, I see. Someone is there most hours of the day? Wow. True heroes. All right, this is sick. We almost have enough shards, especially once we crack these, to do our first run. Imagine if we get planks. If not, I'm going to have to do a lot more mining. Oof. Is it 750? Sorry, what's the number? 750. Cool. And each of these have a chance to drop some. Everyone watching me hit the wall is so funny. You can almost certainly just pull a chatter, sure. We should probably do Shield of Arav before Dragon Slayer, just so we can say we've done literally every free-to-play quest. $50 more shards. Spoon me. Spoon me. Why is it mentioning Joe Weller in your title? We did a Joe Weller deep dive that finished today. I didn't realize my title wasn't changed. OS, RS, Wowee. OS, RS. Done. Mods asleep at the wheel. They're over there baking cookies and shit. 11 more shards. 6 more shards. Got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I haven't finished Corsair Curse. What? You're right. I have to finish Corsair Curse too. Wait, I need a hammer. And then I crack these, right? Oh, I have to use it in the crusher. Oh, I don't need a hammer. What was the crusher? Why can I not remember anything about this game? What? The crusher. It's the bronze anvil just north? Oh, it's just a different color anvil. That's all it is. I have not found a good way to make GP. Getting those sapphires and crafting them and then selling them was decent, but I went through my whole gem inventory. So now I'm just chilling. The worst thing about money making absolutely is having to world change to scam the merchants. It's so fucking annoying. I wish they sold for less money, but a steady rate. I just have hop to next world keybound to shift right left arrow. Oh. Interesting. All right. Now, with all of that done, how do I go into the vault? Alked over 1,500 Earth battle staffs. Am I a rich man? This guy. It's got to be this way because I see a maze. Oh, talk to the dwarf guy. Maybe let energy recharge a bit. Oh, I do need to run. Fuck. I wasn't paying attention to my run energy. 100%. 5 minutes? 5 minutes. Let's go drop off my armor. It'll recharge faster. Oh. Do 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 do. Drop, 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 drop. Keep the helm. How are we supposed to know you're hardcore Iron Man? The squad will tell you, don't you worry. Good luck in the vault. Haha. Oh no, you're saying that like I'm not going to have a good time in the vault. Shit. Pray for plank drop? I'm praying. Wait, why are those people following me? Kind of like a cult situation now that I think about it. You will get spooned like always. I pray. I pray. The vault, aka the hardcore graveyard? Wait, what? You said there's no one in there that can fight me. Hello? What does that mean? They're scaring me? They are scaring me. I'm very scared. Hardcore graveyard? I'm gonna die? No. Oh my god, please charge faster. Look it up on the wiki, but I promise the vault is fine. I kind of want to go in without knowing. Interesting. I need to get to the medium level chests, and then I need to get out. I'm trying to get planks in the vault. That's my biggest goal. Planks for Dragon Slayer. Let's just say near the high level chest, a certain dragon appears. Huh? Chests are simple, elaborate, ornate. I only need elaborate. Every time you catch a lobster, 1 in 10,000 chance of losing hardcore Iron Man. Imagine if you pulled up like a sea creature, a kraken of sorts, and it just took your Iron Man. Fuck it, I'm just gonna go in at 80. I cannot recharge anymore. Ah, Stanz, I'm sure you have plenty of questions. What happened to the dwarves? I have something you'd like to imagine. What can I do here? Wait, what do I even talk to him? What can I do here? As you can see, it's not the city it once was. That said, there's still a few things you can do around here. There's a golem workshop, the Baronite mine, and the offering altar. What? There's none of the options. This guy doesn't do shit for me. Oh, you have to store them in the forge? I have to fuel the sacred forge. How many would I like to deposit? 897? Did that do anything? Can I use the forge? No! Only he can use it? What? It powers the entire city. Then you just open the vault? I've never done this. You inspired me to return to old school RuneScape on a free-to-play account, and I'm already committing to a 49-hour grind with multi-boxing for boot upgrades. What the hell? I'm gonna open the vault door. I'm sending it. Entering the vault will take 750 from the Sacred Forge. Yes. I'm in. What the fuck? No simples. No simples. Oh, it's an actual fucking maze. And I went the wrong goddamn way. That's so funny. Go! Wait. This sucks without agility training. Elaborate me. Boom. Okay, got one. Go back. And I have to get back in how long? 30 seconds! One more box. Going dark.